Okay, and we should... Okay, yeah, no, we are live. Let me just pull everything up, make sure we're all good, and then I can tweet everything out. And then we all ready to get back on into it. Let me just pull this up. Okay, yeah, that looks good there. Hang on. Okay, yep, we're good. For some reason, I thought it was, like, coming through my headphones. For some reason, I was, like, hearing something in my headphones that sounded like a voice, and it's not. It's just the music of the game. I don't know why I kept thinking that it was, like, a voice going through. I don't know. Anyways, hey, guys, it's been a long time. How's everyone doing? It has been, what, just over 2 weeks since the last time I've streamed or anything. I'm also going to get the links ready and tweet this all out. And also, I have a Blue Sky now, so I'm going to put it out over there, too, which... Honestly, I kind of love Blue Sky already. I've been on it for like a day, and I really like it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It just feels like, because it's like brand new, it's just like pure. It's just I went over there, followed all the people that I want to follow, and then like that's all that I'm seeing. There's nothing else to it. Because I'm not gonna lie. I thought for a while that people were overreacting to how much Elon was ruining Twitter. But between like the AI art stuff and then the fact that like my like discover page, like my explore, is now just only tweets by him. Like whenever I used to go there, it used to be like so good because it was just like a lot of like, oh, here's like stuff from like the fighting game community or like art or like anime or visual novels. Here's like a bunch of new stuff for you to like discover because that's what it's for. But no, now whenever I go to the Discover page, it's just tweets by Elon. And then again, there's the AI art stuff, which is pushing a lot of people off of Twitter. And it's like, but I only use Twitter for art. So it's like, Blue Sky's looking real good about now. But yeah, no, it's just pure over there. Because it's just me and the bunch of people that I follow now. And it's just me looking through all their tweets. And for some reason, I don't know what it is. When it comes to like social media and stuff, I for some reason feel like a lot of like anxiety when it comes to like tweeting and whatever, or like even like responding to people over... Is this not... Oh wait, hang on. Hang on, this is weird. I'm trying to put in the right stuff, but I'm still new to Blue Sky, so I'm not aware of all the ins and outs and everything, so I'm not... Okay, so I think that's right. Okay, we're all good there. We're all good. Anyways, hook post. There we go. Yeah. What was I saying? I completely sidetracked myself. I was talking about like how like for some reason on Twitter I like have all this anxiety when it comes to like posting, or even like when it comes to like replying to people. Like I even like barely like or repost things over there. It's just usually like Studio Lawn stuff or like some stuff that I really like, you know. But for some reason, as soon as I got on Blue Sky, I'm like, oh, I will like this, like let's follow this person, let's like here, let's reply to these people. Like I've only been on there for like, again, like today, and I've already done like more replies there or like stuff like that than I have on like Twitter in like the past couple of weeks, you know, because I just don't do it. Granted, to be fair, that's because my mental health and everything. I swear I keep feeling like I'm hearing like a voice coming through my headphones, but there's nothing that should be causing that. No? Okay. See, you guys wouldn't be hearing that because I have it turned off for you guys anyway, so you wouldn't be hearing it. But anyways, moving on. But yeah, no, like, if you can't tell from, like, the fact that I have been MIA again, it's mostly just been to, like, mental health and physical health stuff, just because, like, yada yada, everything that's been going on with my wrist and my knees and my shins hasn't really been getting better up until very recently, and it's just taking a while, so it's just kind of, like, taking, like, a mental toll. So I was, like, not only did I need, like, the rest and everything, but then when I was ready to, like, come back, I was like, oh, yeah, like, because like I love streaming, I love doing this, I love like making stuff like this, whether it be like reading the visual novels or like reactions and everything. Like I love just doing it, that's why I do it. Is it this thing? No, I can close out of that now. Sorry. I'm so easily distracted, don't judge me. But then one of the issues I ran into is that because of how one of the issues I've had for like a little while going on is that like my work schedule is very like all over the place, and that's how my work's always been, where it's like some days I'll work for like 4 hours, some days I'll work for like 8 hours. So like actually like making a consistent schedule for me to follow is hard, because it's like, okay, if I just set it for like, you know, around like 6 p.m. my time, that's like a guaranteed I'll be done by that point. If I try to set it any sooner than that, like if like I need to actually be able to fit in a stream for that day, then there's a huge chance that I might, not a huge chance, but a chance that I might not make it to that time, or make it to be able to stream at all that day. So then that would give me a lot of anxiety. Like, well, I can't, I guess if I'm doing something that night, I'm just not going to schedule a stream for today, or like anything like that. Or if I have like a doctor's appointment in the morning, because those always take a few hours, and it's like, I guess I'm not doing any streams either, because I don't know when I'm going to be done with work. So it's like a whole thing of like, I can't make a schedule because of how inconsistent like my personal life schedule is. So I was like, oh, I can't just go live whenever without a schedule. That's silly. Everyone says not to do that. Not realizing that's like better to do that than to not stream at all, and the fact that I want to stream. So I was like, I think that's what we're going to be doing for the next little while, especially because like there are other parts of like I guess like my health that are causing like some issues with like scheduling and stuff, where it's like I've always had like insomnia or like sleep issues. Like I've never been like officially like diagnosed with anything, but I've seen a lot of doctors who do tell me that I have some kind of sleep disorder that causes it to be like very hard for me to fall asleep. And I was able to fix that sort of by like having like a really good diet and like exercising. It still takes me like an hour or two to fall asleep each night, but over the past couple of weeks, it's slowly gone from, you know, 1 or 2 hours to like me being up to like 6 or 7 a.m. still trying to fall asleep, only to not fall asleep that night. And then even the next night, I like take a long time to fall asleep. So it'd like be like, if I do fall asleep, it's around 5, 6, or 7 a.m. and then I don't wake up till like 11 or 12, which is then like obviously after I'm done working, like I don't have any time left in the day. So it causes a lot of issues. So I'm working on trying to fix that. So I was like, for the foreseeable future, while I get like my sleep back under control, while I keep healing from like all of my everything that's going on, and like hopefully can have less doctor's appointments and everything like that going on, and like try and get like a slightly more consistent work schedule, we're probably not gonna actually be like having a schedule. It's probably gonna go in phases of like, we're probably not gonna have schedules for the next couple of like weeks, but then after I kind of like get everything like settled back down, we might do like schedules of like, here's what we're doing that day without like a specific time attached to it. Just because that was a big thing that was giving me like anxiety and making it hard for me to stream, was like, if I'm not there at that time, or, you know, like around the time of like when I scheduled it, then I'm like, I'm just not going to schedule anything for that day because I don't know if I can actually stick to it, essentially. So I'll probably start putting up like, again, like, we're going to be streaming this on this day, just on a specific time, because I don't really have much control over that in a lot of ways. So then this way I can actually, yeah, get back into streaming and we can actually be doing stuff, you know? That is the plan. But thankfully, I have some pretty decent news. I talked about it like a little while ago, a few weeks ago, about how I have a wrist brace that's supposed to be like helping me fix my loose ligament syndrome that I have going on in both my wrists. Well, I got the other one, I think it was last week. Yeah, I think it was last week. And I actually have it here, right here with me, just in case I need like wear it throughout the stream. And it is definitely helping. It's a very slow process. Like, as most like things are when it comes to healing, it's a very, very slow process. Like, I'm expected to need to wear this brace for like 6 weeks before I can like see any major changes. Like for my right hand, where I got my first brace, it's been about probably almost 6 weeks, and it's definitely improved, just not greatly, which I take as a great sign, the fact that there is improvement at all, because it means like I'm getting there, you know? Things are like on the upward. So like the fact that I now have the second brace and I can work on both wrists, and it also helps that I've now tried playing like video games or drawing in the brace. And as long as I like, because I can't turn my wrist much while I'm wearing the brace, because like the whole point is like it's holding it in place so you can like push the bones back into like proper order, essentially. So obviously I can't twist my wrist too much. So like it can be a little uncomfortable, but it is also recommended that when I'm doing stuff like that that causes wrist pain, to then wear either these braces or other kind of braces, just to give my wrist some kind of like support, you know? So like I've been able to get back into playing like some games. Like I've played Sonic X Shadow, which was so much fun. I loved it. The best Sonic game we've had in so freaking long. It was incredible. Oh my gosh, I loved it. And I played a lot of that while wearing my wrist braces, and those were like the only reasons I was able to, because it was like, oh, I'd like play a little bit and then it'd be like, oh my gosh, my wrists are in a ton of pain right now, but then I wear these and it just extends how long I can like do stuff like that, which is like a really, really good sign. So again, everything's just kind of like going up, I guess, is the best way to put it, which I'm super, super here for. What else? There's other things I want to talk about. We talked about the health, the mental health. We talked about the schedule. We talked about Blue Sky. I think that might be all we have before we get back into it, which I do want to get into the game relatively soon, just make sure we have time for it. Granted, if we don't finish it, it's not like the biggest deal, because if we don't finish it today, then next time we stream a Studio Lawn game, I'll probably be doing Upwards Rain next, I believe is what I have scheduled down. Like on my own personal schedule, like what I'm doing in what order, essentially. I believe it's Upwards Rain next, so if you don't finish this today, we'll just finish it, and then get an Upwards Rain, and then just go from there, essentially. I think that might be all. Yeah, I think that might be all. I am going to put on the wrist brace just really quick, just so I'm ready with it. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pain. Not a big pain, but like probably for like you guys to listen to, because it's a little loud. It's a little loud. There we go. I was mostly not wearing it because I cannot type or do anything like that to get the stream ready while I'm wearing it. Because again, I just can't twist my wrists. If I don't have them like at a very neutral position, just doesn't work. I just can't wear them essentially. So yeah, no, we're just gonna work with that, and I think we're gonna move on over to the game. Let me just do like one more quick little check to make sure everything's good. Okay, yeah, I think we are all good here. All right. OBS, there we go. It's been so, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've done anything on OBS, especially stream related. I'm not used to having like change things around. Hang on. Game, there we go. Let me unmute this. Oh my gosh, I was so stressed about not unmuting it. I will never. I thought I was over it. I thought it wasn't gonna affect me that much, but with the twofold stream where we just didn't have any game audio for like the first hour. Wait, hang on. Oh, that's weird. Hang on. I think my stuff got like slightly out of order. Hang on. I need to move the game up because I think we need to have... There we go. There we go. That's better. I don't like being in front of the game. Like if I ever lean over, I want to make sure that the game's still in like the main focus, so I'm never like accidentally like blocking something important or anything like that. I thought that's how I had it set up. I must have like changed it at some point. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the twofold stuff. Like that'll like live in my brain forever because it's just like, oh my gosh, I haven't gone back and watched any of it. I was like, I want to go back and start like making like clips from like all the streams because like I used to like be decent at like making clips and I just kind of fell off. So I was like, oh yeah, I want to go back to like the twofold stream. Like I had such a good time, it was such a good vibe. Let's go make some clips from there. And then I was like, I can't handle watching the first hour of that again. Me just sitting there in silence as the characters are talking. It's like, no, I just can't. So I'm not going to for right now. I'll get to it eventually. Also, listen to this music. This music's kind of a bop. I was listening to this the whole time. That's why it kept like confusing me because I was like, is that coming from the game? I don't think it is. So I've been listening to this like ever since stream started. And like, oh, this is such a song that you can like just chill, relax, study to, anything like that. It's such a vibe. Also, look at her. She's so pretty. I love her design so much, especially like the color choices. I'm a big fan of like the all the different kind of shades of blues, purples, and pinks going on. I love it. And obviously the yellows. I don't want I realize I left out a color there, but yeah, I love her design so much, especially the big hat and the floofy hair. Such a fan, such a fan. But I don't know too much about this game, thankfully. Even though everyone else has already like, I think everyone else has finished like all the Dandelion set games from the Game Jam, I have completely avoided any and all spoilers. I haven't seen anything about these games outside of like what we like showed off during like all like the streams, like the update streams building up to it. Outside of those, I know nothing about like these next three that we played. Because I needed to. Oh, hang on. There is one more thing I gotta do. Also, oh yeah, the mouse is showing up. Okay, that's good. Because I like referring to things with the mouse. I feel like I don't like looking at the mouse on the screen, but then I simultaneously love just referring to things, being like, oh guys, look at like her earrings or whatever, like stuff like that. I like being able to do that, so it's like a weird balance that I have to do. Hang on. I gotta pull these things up. Bloop. And then where... Oh, I had these things that I wanted to put in the chat. Oh, here we go. I wanted to firstly, this is in the YouTube, description that I have these, but if anyone wants to play these games, because you absolutely should, because they're all probably going to be amazing, because at least from what I played of Yuri Paddle is some of the most fun I've had streaming probably ever. It's so much fun. Oh, that did not format how I had it. You know what? That's all right. It looks a little bad, but that's fine. I'll also put it in the YouTube chat really quick, and I'm going to try and pin it. Oh, wait. I have a character limit? What the freak? I didn't know that. I didn't know I had a character limit on here. That's so cringe. I think we'll not have... Because I... Hang on. No, I've got this. Blop. Blop. Hang on. No, I can do this. I can... Yeah. Hang on. Oh, this is going to be so... You know, this is going to take a while. And probably... Again, it's in the YouTube... If you're on the YouTube side of things, they're all in the links to all of, like, the Dandelion Set games are in the description. It's going to take me a while to, like, go back and forth and fix that. But I also do need to do another thing that I tend to forget to do, honestly. Hey, if you guys want any merch from the Studio One store, make sure to use my code. Hang on. Is this actually gonna work? Blop. That did it? Wait, hang on. Wait. I'm so mid. I'm so bad at streaming, guys. Did you guys know that? Hang on, does it work over here? Let me try. Why didn't the link to the store work? That's what I was trying for. I wanted to put my code out there and then have the link to the store. Hang on. Because I like to put it out there because Studio One makes really good merch. Their merch is like legitly like, I'm looking up on my desk where I have all the merch. It's like legitly like my favorite stuff. Does this work? Studio One store. Go to channel. No, why do you keep taking me to my YouTube channel with the Studio One? Oh, I'm so mid. Oh my gosh. Hang on. I want to figure this out. Hang on. This is a personal issue at this point. Hang on, I'm gonna go like this. Hang on, I think I can fix it. This is you know, me trying to improve and be better, so then I can do this later on. Blop, blop. Okay, so let me delete that. Okay, well now the link just doesn't work. Hang on. I'm so good at this. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's just more like, again, like a personal issue. Like, this is just kind of annoying me. What is this? Alon Pure? What is, like, this lotion? Non-toxic. Anyways. Can I go like this? And then copy. How does this work? Hang on, let me try. Again, listen. We're just running some test. It's not working still. Paste without formatting. No, that didn't work either. Hang on. Click. Does it work if I put him into the chat? Let me try that. Oh, it does. Oh, okay. There we go. Then I'll just keep that. Does it work in the YouTube one though? Or is it just gonna take me back to my YouTube channel? Oh, it works. Okay, I fixed it. I'm so smart. Oh my gosh, look at me. Look at me go. I fixed it. I did it. Oh my gosh. I did a simple thing. I posted a link. I'm the best. Anyways, yeah, check out the merch store. Check out the merch store or whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Anyways, let's get into this. I did not expect that to be such an event. I didn't expect that to be a fight. Oh, the art for this is so cute. Every spring, the village I live in holds a huge festival. It's a really big deal. Almost everyone participates. There are a ton of stalls and activities, and people come from all over just to attend. So what am I doing to prepare for all of this? Well, I am job hunting. Some celebration this is, but I need the money. Based, so true. Relatable. Every afternoon, I go to the town center to see if there are any jobs on the bulletin board. Even odd jobs are better than nothing, but I haven't had any luck finding any of those either. A couple days ago, I even had someone snatch a job posting off the board while I was reading it. Rude! I hope they get fired. I wasn't expecting today to be much different, but I spotted a new flyer on the board. Urgent help needed. Looking for assistant to help make potions for festival preparations. Previous experience useful, but not required. Sign your name at the bottom of the flyer for more information. I do have a little bit of potion making experience. This might just be right up my alley. Oh. Hey. Okay, well, hang on. Now I need to type. Now I need to type with my cat. Not my cast, my brace. Let's just go DB. That works. Blah. Wait. Who did I just sign up to work for? Also, I just noticed I'm so happy that the chat box is actually working with... Wait, is that... Yeah, it is the YouTube part that's working. Oh my gosh. Because sometimes it just decides to not, and I'm glad it's working. That just makes me happy. Before I can read the shop name, I feel a strange sensation, and the next time I blink, I'm no longer in the town square. In the distance, I can hear a delighted gasp followed by footsteps running toward me. This sure looks like a witch's shop, alright, and not just any witch's shop. Welcome to Mirabelle's Miraculous Mixtures, but I'm sure you already knew that, right? Hang on, wait. I'm gonna save so we can go back and look at all the options later. Hang on. But, not really. Honestly, honesty is the best policy, right? Well, I didn't get a chance to see the name of the shop, but I'm really happy to be able to get a job here. Well, I'm happy to get a job anywhere. Close enough. For a moment, it seems like the smile on her face doesn't quite reach her eyes, but it's over quickly, and she's back to seeming bubbly. So, you can start today, right? Yes! That's a bit short notice, but I'm not going to look a gift... But I'm not going to look a gift horse... Wait. But I'm not going to look a gift witch in the mouth. Even if that witch owns the worst potion shop in town, let's go! Oh, let's go! She's so bad she has a reputation for it. That's awesome. Do you have any experience brewing potions? A bit. Great, then you shouldn't have any trouble. These are all very simple potions, I assure you. The only issue we're having is quantity. There's so much to make and only one little ol' me. But that's about to change, DB. Come on, let me show you where you'll be working. I just love the look of this guy. I want to say that so much because I feel like most, if not all of these games just have like such pleasing styles to them. She grabs my hand and leads me away from the front of the shop towards the back rooms. Normally I'd be ecstatic over getting to hold hands with a pretty girl. They're so real for that, so real. But well, maybe it's best not to dwell on that for now. Your brewing station doesn't have as many ingredient stacks as my personal station, but I promise it'll be enough for you to make plenty of potions. I'll be handling the more complex orders, so the simpler stuff will be your responsibility. Oh, thank you. I can't handle hard jobs. I'm so bad at most things. Mirabelle takes me to a small enclave? Downstairs with a... I don't think I've ever said an enclave before. I've only said enclove, unless I'm misremembering. Downstairs with a cauldron surrounded by tables and shelves of different types of herbs, flowers, and other materials. On the wall above the cauldron is a small mirror. That teleportation spell sure scuffs you up a bit, didn't it? You can take a moment to gather yourself here if you'd like. Oh, yeah. This is one of the few things I do about this because of like the updates and everything is that we get to actually make a character. Oh my gosh, hang on. Whoop. 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 Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, this is so... Okay. Well... How close should we to me? I don't, should we make me or should we make something very different? Because if we're going to make me, yeah, I'm like the whitest person around. I think I want to go a few shades darker than I typically am. Ooh. That looks like what I'm typically doing. That works with, hang on. I do want to look at all the options though. Oh, these are awesome. Hang on, nope, we're going to go with the crying because that's usually what I'm spending most of my time doing. Frontier. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. I should have guessed it by how Mirabelle's hair is, but the styles in this game are so good. Oh, what do I like more? I really like this one. Hang on. It's between these two. I think I'm gonna go with that. I think I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. That looks so good. Hang on. Hold up. That looks so good. Oh, and this one just literally matches up perfectly with it. Hang on, hang on. Oh, that's so, like, obviously it's sort of like they broke out like the hairs in like different sets of like these two are like a set, but it still doesn't stop you from like being able to like mix and match as you want to. That's really cool. Instead of just having like, because like I feel like a lot of things will just typically have it be like, oh, here's like your hairstyle, and it just be like this. The game still gives you the option to like just mix and match as you want, and that's really cool. Wait. Oh, is this like oh my gosh, my name? My brain just completely blanked on what it's called. It's just, we're moving on. Anyways, I really like how that looks. Ooh. Ooh. Hang on, hang on. There we go. There we go. I think I kept missing the star and just like not clicking on it. Ooh. I kind of dig the pink though. That looks so pleasing. Hang on. I want to try... How does the black look? Because I do be liking black hair. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I think that's as like black as we can get it. It's like a very dark blue. That does look really good though. Let's go with the pink though. I like the pink. Outfit. I think I like it without the outfit more. Yeah, accessory. I don't know why that caught me off guard so much. It's like, yeah, we just arrive to work on our first day looking like this, just all messed up. Oh, those are cute. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Let's go. Oh, wrong button, wrong button. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Let's go with the glasses. I really like. Wait, ooh, we get a witch's hat. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's adorable. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh no! Why do I keep doing that? It's as simple as move over, but I somehow keep going like this. I don't know how I do it. I think this one matches our outfit. I don't know. To be fair, all of these like they obviously like made like these outfits like match all the accessories very well. Like there's nothing that like super clashes with it. The most clashing you could do is like how you make your hair and your eyes and everything. But outside of that, they like put all these together to like match each other essentially, and it looks very good. So what do I want to go with? I did it again. I gotta stop like going at a zigzag or a cross. You know, I think we're gonna go with this hat. Yeah. I love how we look. We're adorable. It's nice and cozy, isn't it? I guess. I'm glad we agree. We're going to get along super well. I can just feel it, can't you? Of course you can. I should know better than to ask questions I already know the answer to. Silly me. Her energy is something else. Those one-star whelp... I think a website called Yelp should only be for like 1-star reviews, or like, you know, I think maybe like 2 or 1 stars. Just kind of like your reaction to the place is just like, well, I guess we're here. I guess I came here tonight kind of thing. That's awesome. Couldn't have prepared me for this. Since this is your first day, I've made sure to start you off with a really simple potion so you can get in the groove. I have a customer who's in urgent need of a strength potion. She's really strong on her own, of course, but there's a lot of stuff that needs moving. So it would help her out if she had a potion that made her even stronger. All you need to do is put the ingredients in the cauldron, stir the mixture, and voila, you have a brand new potion ready for drinking. I don't really remember any strength recipes, though. Oh, don't worry about that. It's really simple. All you need is some cat eyes and some peach seeds and... Mirabelle and I stare at each other. The smile on her face doesn't crack even once. Well, it would be too easy if I just gave you the whole recipe, wouldn't it? Think of it like a puzzle. Those 2 ingredients plus something soft. Something soft first. I feel like it need to be like something hard for a strength potion. If you can figure it out on your own, that proves you're able to think on your feet and make the quality potions our shop is known for. Well, I've got plenty of orders to take care of myself, so I should go. Ta-ta! She flitters away before I can say anything in response. What have I gotten myself into? Cat eyes, cat eye gems, peach seeds, and something soft. Let's see what's here. That's when it's like all she gives us is like bricks, stones, and pebbles. Hang on. Oh, wait. Mirabelle's grimoire? We can read her diary. Oh my gosh. Wait. Mirabelle said the potion needed cat eyes, some peach seeds, and something soft. As if bees were already useful when combined with Raygant? What is Raygant? Hang on. Is this... Those are the cat eyes. Bluebird feather. Is this peach seeds? Mint? I don't know what Raygant is. I don't know what Raygant means. Because that can be used to dissolve. It can be dissolved to use as a potion base with nearly unlimited uses. It usually provides mild effects and isn't very reactive. Some witches use so much beeswax in their potions that they raise their own beehives just to cultivate it. You don't want to make a beekeeper witch mad. Hang on. Bluebird feather. Bluebirds are a common sight in the area, so it's no surprise that there's quite a stock of their feathers. Feathers have different effects based on the type of bird they come from. Bluebird feathers in particular are especially useful in enhancing the user's attributes. Be careful not to confuse these with blue feathers from any other species of bird. Whoa, I would fumble immediately on that. I'd have so much... Dog, the amount of anxiety I'd have being like, is this a bluebird feather or just a bluebird's feather? I don't know. Many a shop has been ruined by the unfortunate feather mix-up. Lavender. Famed for its scent and calming properties, lavender is just like such a nice scent. I love it. It is often used as a stabilizer in potions. Ingredients which may otherwise be incompatible or explosive can often be safely combined if you place a pinch of lavender in with them. Just make sure you don't get your lavender potions mixed up with your nightly lavender tea. Cat Eyes Gems. Gemstones might seem a strange thing to put in potions, but it turns out that cat eye gems act as a potent intensifier. Just make sure to include a regent. I think I'm thinking of that as like... Hang on. I'm thinking of that as like an ingredient when it's not. Regent. A substance or mixture for use in chemical analysis or other reactions. Oh, that's why I didn't know what the word was, because it's like a chemistry nerd thing. Okay, I get it. And don't worry, cat eyes refers to the shape of the making of the gem. No cats are harmed, hurt, or placed in boxes of the making of any potions. You might not expect it from peaches, but their seeds are extremely potent at affecting energy. Depending on what other ingredients are used in the potion, they can give a tired person a wake-up boost, give an insomniac a good night's sleep, or even shift elemental energies in the air. As a bonus, potions made with peach seeds taste delicious. Rose petals. How romantic. Roses aren't just a pretty flower to give your lover. To give to your lover, though. Their petals are a common ingredient in anything that affects passionate emotions, and they're effective at it too, so make sure not to put in too many. Legend has it that a witch once used rose petals to make a hate potion. Nobody's ever figured out the recipe they used, though. Maybe that's a good thing. Mint. Brr, mint's coolness carries over to its use in potions. It's used to help relieve a variety of ailments, numbing pain, lowering fevers, or even cooling tempers. Its versatility almost makes up for how easily the plants spread where you don't want them. Unfortunately, mint potions taste far, far worse than the mint desserts. And mint dessert, okay, hot take, I think mint desserts are pretty gross. The only kind of mint I like is in the toothpaste, if I'm being honest. Like, dog, if I'm ever handed like a mint chocolate or anything like that, it's like... I'm just gonna eat like the half of this that's the chocolate and then just like not deal with the rest of it because it's not good. One would think that dandelions would be more common as potion ingredients with how common they are. In fact, however, there are very few potion recipes that explicitly include them. Like wishes, dandelions may not always help you reach your goal, but when they do, they have a big effect. Okay, so we needed the cat eyes, we needed the peach seeds, and then something soft. How do I get out of here? Oh, there... I wonder if I click the X. No, that'd be too simple. Okay, so, wait, hang on. Okay, added one cat eyes, and then it was the peach stuff, right? Oh, these are options to click on too. Also, look at us. Oh, we're adorable. Lavender. It was peach seeds, right? I don't want to I have as much anxiety about this as I do a real job. I don't want to mess this up. Okay, so peach seeds and then something soft. What constitutes as soft? I'd guess. I would gander a guess at the beeswax because that's soft. But dandelions and lavender are also not like hard or anything like that. Same thing with the rose petals. None of these are hard things. But I don't know if you categorize them as soft. I think it depends on your like definition of soft. I'm gonna put in the beeswax. Check potion. Let's go ahead and do a little save here. Just so I don't ruin anything. Yeah, you know what? Create potion. I put all the ingredients and stir them in. The cauldron bubbles reassuringly at first. But when I try to bottle it up, I notice that the potion seems awfully sludgy. This is the first time I've tried brewing a potion in a long time. It's not too surprising that I need a bit to get back into the swing of things. I just throw this out and try again. But before I can, a telltale voice barges in. Yoo-hoo! The customer's here. 1 strength potion to go. Wait. She takes the dud potion out of my hands before I can protest, practically flying away to the front counter. She's moving so fast that I listen in hopes that she drops it on the ground, and I have to redo it, but her grip seems annoyingly strong. No wonder her shop's reviews are so bad. I just hope that whatever's in that bottle isn't toxic. All I can do is wait for Mirabelle to come back, with the knowledge of my own screw-up haunting my stray thoughts. Will she fire me immediately? Will she yell at me? Will she insult me? Is she a terrible boss in addition to a terrible shopkeep? You know what, to be fair, I don't think we can judge Mirabelle when the first thing we do on the job is ruin it. I mean, I don't feel like I could judge her too harshly. After a while, I hear footsteps approaching, slow and steady. Watch it be that we actually did it perfectly. I probably should have reread the beeswax thing, because now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, what did it say about beeswax? It says something specific about how it's used, and it definitely has nothing to do with strength potions. After a while, I hear footsteps approaching, slow and steady. This is it, the moment of truth. DB, are you still here? Is she about to kick us out? I can't get a handle on her tone. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yes, I am. Good. Mirabelle appears as if emerging from the shadows, with a soft smile that doesn't quite reach her eyes. That potion you brewed. It was bad? I wasn't going to be that blunt, but yes. I'm really sorry. I promise I'll do better. You don't have to sound so scared. I'm not mad at you. Just a teensy-weensy little bit disappointed, that's all. I think that's worse. What should I do with you? She looks at me thoughtfully. Let me get you a list of ingredients I need. I need to go out and get them anyway, and the cauldron needs to be cleaned out before it can be used again. Oh, she's so nice. She's being so nice to us after our screw-up. Oh my gosh. I spend the rest of the workday doing odd jobs for her. At one point, she sends me on a literal goose chase that nearly results in me losing a finger. When I finally get to go home, I decide to spend some time studying one of my old potion books. I want to do the job I was actually hired for, not get my limbs chewed by angry waterfowl. I think it'd be kind of interesting if like on like when we're like going home to like do like the studies and stuff in between days, it's like if you screw up, it would give you like a little hint as like, hey, maybe think of it like this way instead. Like, you know, give you like a little hint to be like, this is what you did wrong sort of thing. I think that'd be an interesting thing to do. To be honest, yesterday still kind of feels like it was an elaborate fever dream. One moment I was job hunting at the bulletin board like usual, and the next I'd signed my soul off to the worst potion shop in town for a week. Okay, so I didn't sell my soul to Mirabelle, but with how badly everything went, it sure felt like I did. On the one hand, by this time next week, I'll be completely free from this job. On the other, Mirabelle is so exhausting to be around that even just a week, actually not even a week now, feels like it'll be an almost insurmountable slog. I opened the door to the shop, the bright tinkle of the bell mixing with the bird song in the air. It's me, Mirabelle. Welcome back, DB. I hope you got a good night's sleep yesterday. We don't want a repeat of... Well... Yeah, don't worry, I'm feeling fine. If you just let me redo the potion instead of giving it to the customer, that wouldn't have happened. But I guess I can't change the past. I made sure to study up on some basics last night, just in case, you know? Now that's the kind of forward-thinking preparation any shopkeep values in an assistant. So I take it you're ready for today's first order? I hope so. I did some reading last night to help brush up my skills. Great. I'm really depending on you today, DB. I won't have any errands to send you on if you mess up again. Good to know. And I'll make sure to check the potion before giving it to the customer, too. I couldn't bear to give someone a pain relief potion that doesn't work. Pain relief? Yeah, I'd be pretty mad if I got an effective potion, too. There are a lot of different types of pain remedies with different recipes, but luckily what we need today is a pretty simple one. It contains lavenders, beeswax, and something cool. All stuff you have at your station. You're sure about that? Absolutely. Okay, let's go back and reread all over that stuff again. Lavender, beeswax, and something cool. Watch it be that in the description of one of these. Hang on the Mirabelle's Grimoire. It just straight up says that, oh, this helps with making someone stronger. Hang on. Yeah, I think useful in enhancing the user's attributes. Go me. I'm so smart, I'm so good, I'm great at video games, if you can't tell. It's fine. Okay, so I need something cool for pain. Don't mess it up this time. Pain for its scent, properties. So hang on, what do we need? We need lavender. Was it lavender? Was it lavender, rose petals? No, it's lavender, beeswax, and something cool. Let's just go ahead and put those in first. Lavender. No. Lavender, beeswax, and then something cool. Potent intensifier. That could be it, cause maybe not, because this is like all about like, so it's a calming property and it uses like stabilize things, so that doesn't really sound like it like help with the pain relief. I'm pretty sure I feel like it could be peach siege. Hang on. Oh wait, hang on. It's used to help relieve a variety of ailments, numbing pain. I think it might be mint. So when she said something cool, she meant that as literally as you could possibly make it. Let's just go ahead and add mint, and then I'm going to do another save here. Just because, again, I feel like I'm going to go back and, like, do these so we can actually see what happens when we get them right and not wrong. Haha. Yeah, no, she meant that as literally as possible. And I was thinking, like, oh, it's going to be something cool. It'd be like, you know, these, or like, you know, rose petals, or like the bird feathers, something awesome. But no, she just meant it's like, because it's called create potion. Okay, we got this. Let's see. I put all the ingredients in and start stirring. I don't want to jinx it early, but it seems like this potion's going just as well as the previous one. Maybe I have a talent for this? Wait, does that mean it's bad? Does that mean it's bad? Like before, when the brew is done, I bottle it up. And also like before, Mirabelle is here to take it from me before I can do anything else. Another excellent brew. Why, if I don't watch out, you might steal my job right out from under me. Is that supposed to be a compliment? For my own well-being, I'm going to assume that it is. Haha, thank you. I'm sure Sarah will find this very useful. Sarah? Oh, she's the customer. I guess the potion isn't for her, but knowing that other woman isn't in pain should take a weight off her shoulders, especially since she doesn't have the strength potion anymore. Wait, hang on. She's the customer. I guess the potion isn't for her, but knowing that the other woman is in pain should take a weight off her. Wait, is it Sarah the one who needed the strength potion? Or since I didn't make the strength potion right, did the person that Sarah's getting the potion with for, like, get hurt or something? Did I accidentally, like, hurt somebody? Oh my gosh. That'd be so... Like, it's... Okay, obviously it's not funny. It would be a little funny if that's, like, how it actually happened. I'll just take this to her right away. Just stay here. I'll have some more recipes for you in a moment. With her signature smile on her face, Mirabelle pats me on the head before she leaves. The next few hours are a cycle between receiving orders, filling them, and being subject to Mirabelle's alternating affection and backhanded praise. Because I'm working full hours a day, it feels like even more of a slog. By the time the shop closes, all I want to do is go to bed. 2 days down, 5 to go. If I survive them. Okay, so we did that one well. So I think what happened there when they were talking about like, oh, it's turning out a lot like the other one that I did, and then Mirabelle's like, ha, you got this one right. Again, I think the game, I don't think they expected you to mess the first one up. Because it's literally like, what, like the second ingredient in the grimoire says, haha, boost their like attributes or whatever. Obviously, this is the thing for the strength potion. I don't think they expected people to get that wrong. That's a little awkward. But, you know, I'm here to exceed all expectations. That's what I'm here for. At the beginning of my 3rd day working for Mirabelle, I make a promise to myself. I'll continue to move forward one day at a time. Even if I don't do perfectly, I can still do a good job. It's not like I can do much worse than Mirabelle herself has. That's such a sad thought. You know, I may suck, but I can't do worse than my boss. You know, she's just that bad. That thought is more comforting than it probably should be. I'll see how things shake out in the next few days. But I'm confident that things will turn out well. When I enter the shop, I don't even get the chance to say anything before Mirabelle makes her presence known. DB, just the woman I wanted to see. I've got good news for you. What is it? You still have a job. That, you know what? In this economy, that is a good job. That is like some good news. I wasn't worried about that before, but now I am. Ugh. I have another simple potion for you. It's, well, to be honest, I don't actually know what the customer wants to use it for. They seem kind of scatterbrained when they were explaining everything, but they need a potion that will increase their dexterity and concentration. Sounds like they're trying to make something. Maybe they're doing embroidery? I don't know. And if I've learned anything from owning this shop, it's that sometimes you really shouldn't ask questions. What does that mean? Sounds sensible enough, but I don't know if I'd want to take your business advice. Anyway, you should be able to make this one work. All you need to do is put in some beeswax, some lavender, and something... Is that going to be a rose petal? Probably. Something red? Oh, that's the bell. I'm relying on you, DB. But... Oh, I didn't notice. I didn't notice the butt pop up, so I was just sitting there like, What are you waiting for? What's going on? Mirabelle runs off yet again to do whatever she does up there. I think it'd be a lot easier if she weren't so hands off. But just standing here won't make the potion magically summon itself. What's something red that goes with beeswax and lavender? So we need some good old beeswax and lavender again. Based combo. Hang on, let's go down to the only red thing we've got here just to make sure. That's when it turns out I'm colorblind at one of these many other like green things are also red. How romantic. Roses aren't just pretty, flower they are also kind of green that affects a person's passionate emotions. They're effective at it too. So make sure to not put in too many. Legend has it that a witch once used rose petals to make a hate potion. Okay, hang on. So they're using it to so they can like zone in and like concentrate, if I'm remembering correctly. Maybe that'd be like a cool thing to have too, is like they want the potion that does this because they want something that like boosts their like dexterity and like something else. So they wanted stabilizer and potions. Hang on. Where's the beeswax? Oh, the beeswax is at the top. It's in alphabetical order, duh. I feel like it had. I mean, what else could it possibly be? But what was the one that actually boosted people's like attributes? Oh, wait, it's the bluebird feather. Oh, it'd be so funny if Mirabelle was colorblind. I don't think that there is a kind of colorblind that makes people see like blue things as red, but it'd be funny if she saw the bluebird feather and thought, yeah, that's red. That'd totally do it. But you know what? I'm gonna trust what she says and assume this. I think this is the only... On all these other ones, I'm like, oh, yeah, if I get them wrong, I get them wrong. I'm just putting a save there so we can go back and get the other thing, like the other, like, dialogue, essentially. With this one, if it's not the rose petal, I'm blaming Mirabelle. This is her fault. Yeah. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Oh, let's go. The customer should be really happy with this potion. Oh, this one looks really pretty. Mirabelle? I'm jolted out of my thoughts by Mirabelle's sudden intrusion, which surprises me so much that I nearly dropped the bottle onto the ground. Luckily, she seems to have the reflexes of a cat, catching it as soon as my fingers lose their grip on the glass. Oops, you should be a little bit more careful, DB. It's a good thing I was here to help you out, though. I wouldn't have almost dropped it if you hadn't snuck up on me. But it's alright. Just let me get this back out to Lillian, and then we can move on to the rest of the day's work. She leaves the back room, and I try my hardest not to think about her fingers brushing against mine, or how empty the room feels without her presence. Aww, we got a crush on her. That's so cute. I think the weirdness of this situation might be rubbing off on me. No, I'm being silly. About what? Again? Somehow today has turned into Mirabelle accidentally, at least I hope it's accidental, scaring the living daylights out of me. While I'm making potions, while I'm on my lunch break, while I'm waiting for more orders. It'll be really funny if it weren't happening to me. But it is happening to me. So instead it's driving me up the walls. That's how I'm feeling about this. Listen, I'm like one of the jumpiest people ever. Like, my grandma feels so bad. My grandma feels so bad whenever I'm like down, like making like food, like whether it be like lunch or dinner, or I'll be out doing like the laundry. I like usually like get like so zoned into whatever I'm like thinking about, because I'll be like doing whatever I'm doing while thinking of like 1,000 other things at the same time, and then suddenly I'll turn around and she'll just be there like heading out to like the garage or like grabbing something from downstairs, and it scares the daylight. I jump so bad. It's like probably not healthy, because like I have like a little bit of chest pain whenever it happens. It's like, this is probably not a good sign that I'm jumping this bad, but for some reason it only happens to her. Whenever anyone else like sneaks up on me like that, I like hardly react at all. It's just whenever I see her, and I don't know why it is, and like she feels so bad, and then it makes me feel so bad. So I'm also sitting here like, haha, that's funny, because it's not happening to me. After the shop closes and I head home, I keep half expecting her to sneak up on me again. I don't know what it is, but something about today feels off. Maybe it's just because I had a little bit of trouble sleeping last night. Can we make a potion for ourselves? But I can't help but get the feeling that something's going to happen. I hope I'm wrong. I'm too tired to deal with a real crisis today. But my hopes are dashed as soon as I enter the shop. Hi, DB. Hi? Mirabelle seems really low energy today. Oh no, what's wrong, girl? You okay? Mirabelle, are you alright? You look kind of sad. Sad? Mirabelle looks at me for a few seconds, blinking with an expression I can't place. Then she perks up, but it's clear her heart isn't in it. Why would I be sad? I don't have anything to be sad about. If I was sad, would I be smiling like this? Sorry. I'm definitely not going to push her. It's not really any of my business as an employee anyway, even if the way she's acting right now is pretty unsettling. In fact, I think you're the one who needs to perk up. She pokes me hard in the cheek. It really hurts. Okay. I give her the widest smile I can manage, just so she'll get off my case about it. Oh, you don't need to perk up that much. It's pretty appropriate that we're talking about perking up now, because what you'll be making today is an energy potion. But the customer doesn't want just any energy potion. No, what they need is a monstrous energy. Is it? Wait. Wait, isn't this like a reference to like Leary's like Monster Energy drink or whatever? Doesn't she like don't they like the peach kind? I think that's what the deep lore of what we're making right now. I believe that's what I think. I remember like some conversation that was had about that. Despite the name, it's really easy recipe. It has peach seeds in it. Just peach seeds? Of course not. Have you ever heard of a potion with only one ingredient? The other two ingredients are something blue and something shiny. She's making it harder now. Without saying anything else, Mirabelle simply leaves. Great. I spend a few minutes just grumbling to myself for a bit, but eventually decide that I have to at least attempt to do my job. You know, that's the... Good job. You decide that you need to do your job. I'm so proud of you for that one. That sounds sarcastic, but I am proud. Peach seed, something blue, and something shiny. What could that be? Alright. Peach seeds. Hang on. Okay, so something blue and something shiny. Let me... Quiet stalk of feathers, have different type of bill. Enhancing the user's attributes. Cat eye gems. Potions, but it turns out cat eyes act as a potent intensifier. Okay, so my obvious like first two thoughts is bird feather and then cat eye gems, obviously. But then you have the peach seeds. Oh. Well, yeah, no. Okay, so I think this makes sense because like the cat eyes, it would intensify the peach seeds, and then the bluebird feather would enhance like the person's attributes, which I think would like make like in my brain at least that definitely makes sense as like the combo we need. So let's go ahead and do cat eye gems and then this, and let's go ahead and save. We should be all good here, right? I put in the ingredients and start to stir, making sure to pay close attention. I don't want to mess this up like I've done before. I wait for Mirabelle to come back for the potion. I reflect back on the beginning of the day. Something really seems to have rattled her. But what? I assume that someone who's been in the business this long with a shop nearly everyone hates would be pretty thick-skinned. I love how in her head, like, we don't hold back at all when we're just, like, digging, like, yeah, Mirabelle sucks at her shop. She's the worst at it. She has the worst shop in town. It's awful. It sucks. We hate it. It's just the worst. Like, she, like, is, like, so brutal in her head. Maybe I was wrong about that, but whatever's going on, I don't think she's going to tell me about it today. I hope she'll be alright. DB? Rather than sneaking up on me, Mirabelle approaches me calmly. Is the potion ready? Oh, well, that's how you know something's wrong, if she's not trying to sneak up and scare the daylights out of you. Yes, I just finished bottling it up. Wonderful. Let me give this to the customer, and then I'll come back with the next order for you. The rest of the day proceeds with much less fanfare than I'm used to. Mirabelle is much calmer than I've ever seen her. She's almost acting like a legitimate boss. It's so weird. And it's weird that I think it's... And I think it's weird that I think that's weird. What has this place done to me? By the time I clock out and go home, I'm almost dreading the thought of coming back to work tomorrow, if she's going to be like that again. Almost dreading. The part of me that still cares about my paycheck is ecstatic. The past few days have been such a whirlwind that I feel like I should be prepared for anything when I walk up to Mirabelle's shop. But nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Are we like closed down or something? Which was absolutely nothing. Mirabelle, are you in there? I tried knocking on the locked door, but I can't hear anything inside. What's going on? She's done plenty of stuff, but she's never been late. No, I don't think she's ignoring me. Listen, I'm irresistible. You can't ignore me. I think she's not at the shop. Did she leave? When is she coming back? Is she coming back? Thinking about that makes something ache in my chest. Aw, we do have a huge crush on her. Aw. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. For as long as it's felt, I've only known her for less than a week. I decide to wait for her, leaning back against the wall of the shop, closing my eyes. Yeah, but listen, she has like one of those like upbeat, super extrovert personalities. I think it's just like super magnetic. So like, you know, you don't have to judge yourself for like feeling this way after like less than a week. After a few minutes, I think, it's hard to keep track, I finally hear a familiar voice. DB, I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. Did something happen? I've never seen you late before. Oh, it's nothing bad, I assure you. It's just some official business to take care of. Official business? Some stuff related to the festival. Those seller fees are nothing to sneeze at. Seller fees for the festival? It's in 2 days. Shouldn't that have been handled ages ago? Mirabelle's acting kind of weird today. I know it might seem strange to have to pay so close to the festival, but the organizers are really nice. So they let me make an arrangement to pay over time, and today's the final payment, so that's a worry off my shoulders. Whoa, that sounds convenient. It is. They really will go out of their way for us townsfolk. Now come on, we've got to make a potion. We? Well, you'll make the potion, but I'll give it to the customer when it's finished. Classic teamwork. That is the most manager, boss-like thing to say. Yeah, it's a real team effort. So you do all the work, and then I just hand it to a person, and then I get paid. It's a win-win if you think about it. We really work together on that. Don't worry. All we need today is the opposite of yesterday's first potion. Something that'll put a customer right to sleep. It's a really nice potion, too. Uses mint and 2 things that smell good. Now, don't worry about me. I have a short errand I need to run, so I'll be back in just a little bit. Toodles! She has to be doing this on purpose. Honestly, I think that's a way. That's like so much funnier than if she's just being forgetful. Is that she's just being vague and obtuse about like all the potion making, everything we need to do on purpose. I would love that so much. Mint and 2 things that smell good. What could those be? Okay. Also, so one of the things that was also like putting me off of streaming for a little while was my computer's gotten really loud, and I'm still waiting on some canned air to fix it, because it's the some of the fans I wasn't able to fully clean before my canned air just completely died out. So I still need to worry about that. It's not like bad or anything. I just noticed that I could hear it, and usually my computer's like completely silent even while streaming and stuff. So the fact that I could hear anything at all, I was like, oh my gosh, it's over. But then I pulled off my headphone. I was like, oh, it's like barely a sound at all. It's totally fine. Anyways, mint. 2 things that smell good. So we need something to put somebody to sleep. I wish I could get one of these. Mint, it helps people relieve a variety of elements. Okay. No. Lavender, obviously, I think is going to be stabilizer. Does beeswax smell good? No. Hang on. Let's go ahead and do the lavender, because that's obviously it. 2 things that smell good. I feel like that'd be like dandelions, right? Dandelions are the roses. Wait, hang on. This isn't in alphabetical order. I was so... Oh, now I feel way less dumb about not knowing where things were. Because, like, these 2 are, and then it goes lavenders, cat eye gems, peach seed. Yeah, so it's not alphabetical order. Okay. One thing that dandelions would be a more common potion ingredient with how common they are. In fact, they're... Wait. That explicitly include them? Oh, no. Wait. Mint does that. Potions, just make sure to put on not too many. Peach seeds. Okay, so I definitely need peach seeds then. Right? Right? Do peach seeds smell good? Because it says mint and then 2 things that smell good. Okay, Mirabelle, if you are doing this on purpose, it's not funny anymore. I changed my mind. It's not funny. It's stressing me out. Stop. Hang on. Okay. I think we're good. Right? Not again. Oh, gosh darn it. What did I do wrong? I think my definition of smells good may be different from Mirabelle's. That's got to be why the potion came out wrong. Definitely not because I'm bad at making potions. Hang on. Don't just flip that back on me. What are you talking about? Not me trying to blame Mirabelle for why I got it wrong, and then like trying to not take any accountability, and then immediately that's what the character does. I hate that. I hate being called out. Definitely not because I'm bad at making potions. Trying to hide what happened isn't going to help me any. I don't think. I kind of wish there was a way to instantly contact someone from a distance. You need some really powerful magic for something like that, though. And I feel like if Maribel had the ability to talk to me at any time, she'd probably bother me after work a lot. Yeah, but I don't think you'd mind that. So maybe that kind of invention would just make things worse. I sure had the thought of having my boss interrupt my dinner. I think this, you can tell that this was written by someone who's really had some great boss relationships in the past. Granted, I mean, we do have a crush on our boss, so maybe they had a really good relationship with their boss. I don't know, but this is hitting really close to home with like a, yeah, that happens too often. Oh, are you feeling a bit chilly, DB? I'm sure I've got a spare warmth potion that might help you a bit there. No, I'm fine, I swear. When did you get here? Just now. I take it the potion didn't come out too good, huh? I'm afraid not. Sorry. Oh, that's too bad. Let me clean this up. Even if you won't take the warmth potion, I'm sure I have a spare shawl for you. Somewhere. Are you sure you're not coming down with something? I'm sure. I was just thinking about something really scary. Mirabelle gently taps me on the head. There, I whacked the bad thoughts away for you. Thank you? She can never find out that I was thinking about her. Just because you made a mistake this time doesn't mean you haven't been helpful. I've got a few other things that need doing, so just give me a second and I'll get you started on those. She is thankfully actually a really nice and understanding boss in person, cuz dog, the amount of bosses I've had where if you make one screw up, they just fly off the handle. Like the fact that I can screw up and she's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll help you. I got this." It's like, "Oh, thank you. That makes my heart feel so warm." When I get home later, I feel exhausted. Mirabelle really worked me to the bone today. I think she's serious about trying to make the festival work out for her. Is this the last day before it? I can't... Oh, I'm so good. I'm so good. I can't believe the festival is tomorrow. This definitely isn't how I planned on spending it. Who knows how it'll turn out. I feel like anything could happen at this point. It'll definitely be exhilarating for us, no matter what. Wait, why am I thinking of Mirabelle's shop in terms of us? I won't even be working here in 2 days from now. When I arrive, Mirabelle is waiting for me outside with a sad, solemn smile on her face. Oh no. Hey, DB, there's something we need to talk about. I swallowed the lump that formed in my throat, listening to her voice. What could be going on that would cause her to act like this? Am I being fired? I didn't think I'd mess up that much. Come on inside. It'll be easier to talk there than out here. I feel like the shop is closing. I feel like it's something along those lines. Like the business is bad, the town's shutting her down, like she can't afford the building anymore, something like that. Is something wrong? Not exactly. Well, no, that's not right. Obviously there's something wrong. I've owned this shop for a few years now. It's not like I don't know what everyone says about me. When I open up the Whelp book and see all those... Wait, it's just a book? Hang on. I was kind of confused about, how the setting was, because we talked about having, the Whelp reviews. So I was like, haha, that's, a funny website instead of Yelp. Haha. But then they didn't even think about it when we were talking about, the lack of, a cell phone-esque item. But now it's a book. That's awesome. I love the idea of a town just having a community book. It's not on a pedestal in town square or something, and you just walk over to it and every shop is written down in the book. And you can just write little things about whatever you think about the shops or whatever. That's awesome. When I open up the Whelp book and see all those angry reviews, it hurts. Oh, that's when she sees my 1-star Whelp review in there. Ugh. Honestly, I always thought she was just that oblivious, or that none of the negativity bothered her. And I know that I've been in over my head, that I was never ready to own a shop of my own. Those negative reviews, almost all of them, are telling the complete truth. But I thought if I worked hard enough and kept a smile on my face, I could turn things around. It never worked, but I kept trying. Owning my own shop was my dream for so long. I just couldn't give it up. You know that arrangement I mentioned for the festival? Yes, you told me about it. But no offense, it didn't really make sense. Yes, I left out a lot of information. I applied for a stall this year, just like all the other years since I opened the shop. But they rejected me. Rejected you? Wow. You don't need to be mad at them on my behalf. They were right. But I just couldn't admit it to myself. So I begged them to reconsider. Eventually they relented, but under the condition that I pay an extra insurance fee. That fee is very large. They were at least nice enough to let me pay it in installments, but if we don't sell every potion we bring to the festival, I'll have to close the shop permanently. I'm almost completely broke now. Oh, I am the worst person to be helping you out with this. Oh, we are so getting shut down. I'm not going to make a single good potion. No, don't put this pressure on me. Stop. Listen, I was going to fumble already. Now I'm going to fumble extra hard from the pressure. I can't handle this. I'm sorry for not telling you this earlier. I didn't want to put all of that on your shoulders when you're only going to be here for a week. So why are you telling me this now? I've been so worried about the festival. This is the very last chance I had to make the shop work out. So it's been hard to truly relax. I feel like I'm doing enough work for 3 people sometimes. I know that's nothing set in stone. I know that nothing's set in stone. Anything could happen. My wildest dreams could come true, or everything could go down in flames. I have to be prepared for every possibility. So I'm going to continue to work hard, and so are you. It's all a lot to take in at once. All this time, I never thought much about how Mirabelle felt about all this. I don't want to be the reason why Mirabelle has to shut down her shop. But even if I mess up, I want to know for a fact that I did all I could. We've only got until tomorrow to make this work out, but I'll try my hardest. Now that all that boring stuff is taken care of, are you ready to make potions today? Yes. I don't know what it is. Like, it's so obvious. It just pops up right here, but my eyes just don't register. Maybe I'm just too distracted by Mirabelle. That's probably it, but I just don't notice this. Great. Today's potion is a bit special. It's not a potion for a person. Instead, it's a sparkleizer a plant is going to drink. A sparkleizer for a plant? Yes, you pour the liquid into the soil the plant is growing from, and it makes the plant sparkle. It's a really pretty effect, and it's a lot easier to make than it sounds. You need peach seeds plus 2 other flower ingredients, but no lavender and nothing yellow. Simple enough, right? No lavender. Hang on, let's figure this out. So, peach seeds plus 2 other flower ingredients, and it's not lavender, and it's not yellow, so it's not a dandelion. So I think, doesn't that just leave us rose and mint? Right? I'm not crazy about that, right? Oh, I hear the bell. Mirabelle scurries off without clarifying anything. I did promise to do my best. So it's not lavender, and it's not yellow. So plant ingredients for my plant potion. One of the ingredients is peach seeds, one of them isn't lavender, and none of them are yellow. What does that leave me with? Honestly, that does, like, narrow it down a lot, though. Because that means it's also not this. That means it's also not these, because that's pretty yellow. So... Hang on. Peach seeds. Mint. And then this. Right? Right, that's it. For sure. Hang on. What do we put in there? We put in peach seeds. Let's just go through what everything does, just to make sure. I'm not expecting from the extremely potent affecting energy depending on what type of potion. Rose petals. Passionate emotions. Sparkling is an emotion, right? Yeah. Coolness helps relieve the virus of element. Huh. It's not these two. Oh, I didn't even notice that these lights are like twinkling at us. That's so pretty. I love this setup, by the way. Oh my gosh. So for my room and office, I have like like my office and room are not very well lit because like the lights that I have for them don't reach very well. And it's kind of the situation where like if I increase like the actual like wattage and made like the bulbs brighter, yeah, it'd light up the rest of the room better, but it'd be so bright that if I'm ever not looking at like a wall, which is how I have like my desk and everything set up, then I'd just be getting blinded by the light. So I got like some LED lights for my office, and I got some like fairy lights for my room, and like looking at these I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to set those up. I'm gonna do that this weekend, and I'm so ready for it. I'm scared. I feel like these things don't do the thing that it's wanting it to, but I also don't know what else to do. Yeah, and it's not lavender. can turn a small effect into a dazzling display. These aren't flowers, though, is the thing. No. I think we just gotta, like, YOLO it, right? I think so. Because it's not yellow. Also, is this a dandelion, like, the most important thing ever because it's, like, the dandelion set? That'd be fun. I'd like that. That'd be cool. I guess we're gonna just have to go with it. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm scared. Mirabelle said the potion needed peach seeds and 2 other flower ingredients that aren't lavender and aren't yellow. These are the only options. I'm doing it. Oh, I'm so scared for nothing. Oh my gosh. She literally spelled it out for me. She was like, oh my gosh, this person's messed up that like 2 potions out of like 4 or 5. That's kind of not good. I need to spell it out for him now. Thank you for that, by the way. Another good potion. I'm glad. It's always a bit nerve-wracking putting the ingredients in and waiting for them to brew or not. Should I draw some leaves on the label so nobody thinks they can drink it themselves? No, that would just make them think that's made of plants. Which it is. Well... Come on. Which, well, it is, but I don't know if it'll make a person sparkle like it'll make a plant sparkle. And that would be a surprise to someone just looking to quench their thirst. What would? I ought to be surprised that she's here, but nothing surprises me anymore. Do you know what would happen if a person were to drink this potion? A whole lot of nothing, probably. You want to test that the sparkling on yourself? No, I just want to stop people from drinking it when they shouldn't. Oh dear, I don't really think anyone really stopped that. Could really stop that, but you may be overthinking it. Mirabelle takes the potion out of my hands, summons a pen out of the air, and writes something on the label. Then she holds the bottle up to me. Underneath the shop's name and plant sparkleizer is written, "Tastes like spoiled milk, do not drink." Does it really? No, but most people aren't going to want to find out. Now, let's get this out to the customer. They really, really want their houseplants to be sparkly as soon as possible. It's really nice to be able to have a casual conversation with Mirabelle. She's still my boss, of course, but after this morning's talk, I feel like we've cleared the air. The rest of the day passes by similarly, but as the minutes and hours tick by, I can't help but become increasingly aware of how little time there is until things change for good. There's less than a day now until I have to be at the festival, for better or for worse. At one point, I drop a bottle, an empty one luckily, and Mirabelle asks me if something is wrong. I try to play it off as just being clumsy, but I don't think she buys it. When it's time to clock out, I don't really want to leave, but Mirabelle shoos me outside. She gives me a key to the shop and tells me to let myself in if something comes up. I barely have an appetite at dinner, and I'm nearly too nervous to fall asleep. I never thought so much would be riding on the village festival. I've gone every year since I was a kid, and it's almost always been a good time. Oh, I'm gonna be so stressed if we actually have to make the potions, and like depending on how we do decides if or if not Mirabelle gets shut down. Oh, I can't. This is it, the day of the festival. However this week ends up, it's going to be decided today. Mirabelle asked me to come to the shop early today. We did a lot of preparation, but apparently we got a single rush order. So I have to come in to make that potion while she finishes setting up the stall. I got this. I used the key Mirabelle gave me yesterday to let myself in. It's so quiet without her around. When I get to my station, there's a single folded note waiting for me. Dear DB, thanks for coming in early today. I know you'd probably rather be at the festival right now, but when someone came up to me and begged me to give them a courage potion, I just couldn't refuse. Seriously, they look so pathetic. I would have felt like I was kicking a puppy if I hadn't taken the job. The 3 ingredients you need are something romantic, something made in the ground, something you make a wish on. Okay, hang on. So, rose, dandelion, something made in the ground. We'll get to that one. We'll get to that one. Please help this customer out. I don't think I'll be able to live with myself if it doesn't work. Oh, no pressure, huh? You know, ironically, right there, I thought I'm gonna say no pressure, like, because that's how I was feeling, like, haha, no pressure. And I was like, what if the game says it? I was like, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna see. I should have brought that up sooner, just to be like, haha, I get the game now, I understand it. This can't be too difficult if she left it to me, right? Something romantic, something made in the ground, and something you make a wish on. What do I have for those? Okay, so yeah. So, rose, dandelion. Right, that's what the dandelions do. Like wishes. There we go. Something made in the ground. How are the cat-eyed... markings on the gems? Would that count as in the ground? Because, like, my only thoughts are... mints come from the ground because that's where the plants come from. But lavenders also come from the ground because they're flowers. And then these don't. But you put these in the ground, so that's not really the same thing. But these are also gems. So would you count that as coming from the ground? I don't know if you would, actually. Something made in the ground. I don't like how much this game assumes that I can be smart and put things together on my own. I'm stupid. As if bees weren't already useful. Bluebird feather. Okay. Dog, if it's the bluebird feather, I would feel so cheated right now. Potions. Okay, hang on. So we need a courage potion specifically. And I want to go back over what rose petals and dandelions do, just so we can see, like, what is lacking, essentially. Pray you give it to your lover, the petals. And passion, that affects passion emotions. There we go. Okay. Dandelion. They have a big effect. Do we need, like, a stabilizer, essentially? Like, something that'll, like, help everything, like, stay together, essentially? Because hasn't, like... Oh, I wish I'd been paying more attention to, like, everything before. Because I'm sure, like, every potion's had, like, some kind of, like, stabilizer to it, essentially. Potent intensifier. Okay, but so it can't be the cat eyes, because in here we need a regen to help the gem, like, help dissolve the gem, which is... Which one is it? Isn't it the beeswax, and we use to dissolve stuff? So it's not... This was not the cat eyes. We can write that one out. So I feel like it's either elements or even cooling tempers. Its versatility makes... It could be the mint, because okay, with cooling tempers, that would, like, could, like, help, like, level out your anxiety. So when you have, therefore, like, more confidence, you know what I mean? Like, that could help there. What about lavender? Let me read lavender really quick. Sailor. I feel like it might be lavender, though. Because the rose affects passion emotions. The dandelion is, like, a booster or whatever. It has, like, the big effect on people. And then we need something to, like, stabilize it all, probably. Oh, no. Because I could go back and cheat, because we have, like, all the other potions, like, in the saves. But I feel like that's, like, cheating. I feel like that's, like, cheating, though. I feel like I'm going to do lavender. Lavender or mint's my guess. So we're going to go ahead and save there. I feel like both make sense, though, but we don't. Create potion. Wait. Wait, no, okay, I can't tell if by that sentence if... Okay. My mouth's been so dry ever since we hit an hour, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm just not used to talking this long anymore. I end up not really paying attention to the cauldron as I add the ingredients and begin to stir. It's not a conscious decision on my part. I just end up getting the sudden feeling that nothing I do will make a difference. At the very least, nothing is going up in smoke or anything, so the potion should be fine. If it turned out bad, I'll find it out later. I have to leave as soon as possible. Stop! Stop! I also have a feeling that the potion's for Mirabelle. I have a feeling that that's for her. As quickly as I can, I clean everything up, finish closing up the shop, and start to run to the town square where the festival is being held. As I get closer and closer to the market area, it gets harder and harder to avoid the crowd. I end up bumping into a few people and getting some angry words yelled in my direction. Fair enough, valid. What am I doing? It's not like running is going to change how the day turns out. I slow down, taking my time to get to the marketplace. With everyone packed in such a small area, I can't help but feel a bit wistful. Nearly everyone here is spending a fun day with the people they love. Hey, but you know what? If we have those feelings for Mirabelle, so are we. Up top. And I'm ending a job I wasn't very good at. Excuse me, I have to get through. Please? Excuse me. Someone in the large group blocking my way finally takes notice of me and lets me through. At this rate, I wonder if I'll ever get to Mirabelle's stall in time to do anything. But as I start to think that I might really be stuck in the crowds the entire day, I can finally see my goal in reach. A small booth in the corner, barely out of the shadows, it is a paltry display of bottled potions with barely readable labels, below a sign bearing a familiar shop name, Mirabelle's Miraculous Mixtures. Mirabelle, I got the potion! Did you now? Mirabelle's reaction is muted. She doesn't seem to care that I'm here. You must have sold a lot, huh? There's barely anything left. I haven't sold anything today. This is everything I was able to bring to the stall. Oh. She did say her problem was with quantity. I definitely messed up a few times. Oh. Oh, don't make me feel bad. I probably... Dog, if I messed this one up too, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be doing how my... Well, I'm going to be making the expression that my character always is. Mirabelle looks over to me and the potion I'm holding in my hand. Please, 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 please. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. She sighs despondently. No, gosh, darn it. No. Just put that behind the stall. Make sure it doesn't leak out onto the bushes. Sorry. I sit down at the empty seat next to Mirabelle. Wouldn't you rather be enjoying yourself at the festival right now? I have a job to do, don't I? I suppose you do. It's no wonder why nobody's bought anything so far. We're stuck in a corner nobody's paying attention to. There's barely any stock. Sorry, watch. Oh my gosh. It has been so quiet all throughout this entire stream. Like, I've got notifications on it, so I was like, oh, I'll just leave it there. And then out of nowhere, it's like, haha, I'm going to notify this one to you. And that scared the crap out of me. There's barely any stock in Mirabelle's aura is practically radiating. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't think I'm going to manage to get her to cheer up, though. She seems convinced that today is going to be a waste no matter what. But maybe I can help out a little bit. I try waving people down to get their attention, but most of them just ignore me. One person looks like they're open to buying something, but as soon as they see Mirabelle sulking next to me, they make a quick excuse to leave. DB, you can just leave. What do you mean? You'd have a lot more fun playing festival games or whatever you usually come here to do. I thought you didn't want to give up on your shop. Yeah, well, I gave up on not giving up. It's not your shop to save. You don't need to waste your time here. I'll make sure to send your paycheck in the mail. Mirabelle. You tried, and I appreciate that, but it just wasn't meant to be. Bye, DB. She shoos me out of the booth in the saddest way possible. All I can do is walk away. No! Come on! No! Okay, hang on. Load. Hang on. Click. Hang on, we've got this. So something romantic, something made in the ground, and something you make a wish on. Hang on, do we have anything in there? No. Okay. Rose. You. Mint. Right? Create potion. If I'm not paying attention. the very least, the potion. Okay. So nothing changes there. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Come on. Because if it's not this, I mean, I don't know what to do next, but we can just try everything. Mirabelle, I got the potion. Did you now? Mirabelle's reaction is muted. She doesn't seem to care that I'm here. You must have sold a lot. I haven't sold anything. Oh. She did say her... Mirabelle looks over at me. The potion I'm holding in my hand. No! Come on! Did I make it? No! Okay, hang on. No, I don't want to overwrite. Hang on, I want to load. Loading, yes. Okay, what am I... Ugh. And something made in the ground. Is it the cat eyes? But it says it'll explode if I don't have anything to dissolve it, or it won't work. But it turns out the cat eyes... Oh my gosh, wait. There's nothing that says I can't put in more things, right? I can put in more than 3 things. Hang on. What if I go like this? The cauldron... Oh, the cauldron is full. Well... I guess we're gonna make it. Great potion. Finishing up. Come on, dog. Oh, let's go. We did it right. We did it good. For once, we did it right. Mirabelle, I got the potion. It's about time. There's so many people here. I managed to wriggle my way through people browsing Mirabelle's wares and behind the stall, sitting in the empty seat next to her. Come on, let me see what you brought. I show Mirabelle the courage potion she had me make before I left. I see. We'll see what happens when the customer comes to get it. If she comes to get it. There's so many people packed here that I wouldn't be surprised if she just waited until tomorrow. It's hardly an urgent matter. But the potion itself is fine, right? Oh, yes, it's perfect. I just don't trust that customer to actually come here like she said. But there's no time to waste. Let's get back to selling. You, in the red shirt, you look like someone whose life woes can be helped with a stiff drink. Hang on. You look like someone whose life woes can be helped with a stiff drink. I've got plenty of stiff drinks here for the discerning customer. Mirabelle, that's not what a stiff drink is. She laughs briefly before turning to look at me with a twinkle in her eye. It got your attention, didn't it? You're not supposed to get my attention. Am I not? Mirabelle flutters her eyelashes at me. My face immediately feels hot, and I jerk around to look away from her. She's doing this on purpose. You... I point to a tired-looking woman holding a baby in one arm and with a small child holding her other hand. Do you need a monstrous energy potion? As the day goes on, Mirabelle and I try to get people's attention, but surprisingly, it turns out not to be necessary. People are coming to stop at our stall even without being called over. At first, I thought it was out of morbid curiosity, what with how bad a reputation Mirabelle's shop has. And maybe for some people, that was it, but soon people actually started to buy potions. Gradually, but steadily, the number of potions resting atop our table dwindled. Oh my gosh, this looks so pretty at night with the cool colors and everything. Oh my gosh. As the sun set, someone bought the last of the potions we set up. We did it. We did. The shop can stay open. Just as Mirabelle said that, a burst of purple fireworks blasted through the sky. Even the fireworks are celebrating our momentous achievement. They are? How curious of them. Of course, I know it's just a coincidence, but it's nice to think that the rest of the village wants to celebrate with us too. Since we no longer have anything to sell, an excellent problem to have, all we can do is watch the firework display light up the night sky. It paints the view above us with a rainbow of different colors, all both beautiful and fleeting. I've seen the fireworks a ton of times alone, with family, with friends, but somehow it feels different this year. I look to the side to see where Mirabelle is sitting next to me. She's looking at the fireworks with a determined expression on her face. I wonder if she feels the same way I did. While I was thinking about her, Mirabelle kisses me softly on the lips. Oh, we're so in! We did it! Let's go! Woo! Let's go! It's awfully unprofessional, I know, but I've been wanting to do that for a while. You have? Mm-hmm. It's been very distracting. Now I have a very important question for you. Is she... No, she couldn't be. Not this soon. Is she thinking... Are we thinking that Mirabelle's about to propose? Is that what our character's trying to insinuate? Do you promise to come to work tomorrow morning? I was about to say this. Gosh darn it. The game beat me to it. I need to stop. When I have a thought, I need to stop pressing the mouse button so I can say the thought before that happens. Will you kiss me if I... Will you kiss me again if I do? Absolutely. Then I promise. I'll keep working for you tomorrow and every day after that. Hold on. You'll need vacations and sick days too. Suddenly I can't help but feel grateful that my last job let me go. If they hadn't gotten rid of me, I wouldn't be here right now. The future of the shop might still be uncertain, but one thing's for sure. However it turns out, Mirabelle and I will face it together. Aw, that's cute. I like that. That was so that was so fun. What a good ending to that story. Like, I don't know. The like with how quick it went by, I wasn't expecting to care that much about like when the entire prospect of the festival came up, and like I was like, oh, this is probably her last chance. Like I was thinking that like from near the start, and then when it got brought up, I was like, okay, hang on, let me like organize my thoughts better. When it was brought up like at the beginning of the game, like about like the festival and everything, I am struggling to speak now. Oh my gosh. And everything, I figured from the start, oh, this is probably going to be like her last chance. If this doesn't work, she can't afford the shop anymore, like stuff like that. And then I was like, I mean, like, but like at this time I didn't care that much. But like over the course of like basically like an hour, it's like by the time we got to the point where she says that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel such immense pressure on myself. I can't let her down. I need to do this right. Please, I need to get this. So like the first like 2 times, especially the first time we got to like the stall and everything was going poorly and we made the potion wrong and everything was sucking, I was like genuinely like no, come on. I work so hard. Like we spent so long you know, and we probably spent longer, but like to be fair, in my defense, hang on. Let me go like this. Load. In my defense, I didn't think that we could do the Cat Eyes gem because it needed like the region to help the gem dissolve, and that you can, you know, that kind of stuff. I thought that like we need the beeswax for that essentially. I don't remember if any of the other potions like needed the Cat Eyes gems without the beeswax. I don't remember. But you know, I was just reading in the moment. You know, I'm bad at memorizing stuff. Okay, and then also like in potion ingredient. Yeah, it's like, granted, but again, the thought I was having was like, it's not, in all fairness to the game in that regard, it would be weird if when it says something that comes from the ground, if it would mean either this or this anyways, because those are both things that come from the ground, so it's like a bad hint for that. This is the only thing that stands out from like all the plants and everything, for like what comes out of the ground. It's like the only thing that like gives a hint towards that as opposed to the other things, is that's the only thing separate from the plants, you know? But I got so in my own head about the beeswax thing that I was like, it can't be that. And so like we spent so long agonizing about what it could be that like when we got there, it was just like so disappointing that we got it wrong and then we let her down. Because I'm like, she's such a fun character. Like it's sort of like the same with like Yuri Paddle, where it's now I'm like, well, now I just want to like see more of like these characters, you know? I just want more of what they gave us. It's essentially the thing, which is like, you know, that's how it's like a good thing, is that like once you're done with it, you're just kind of like, but like more though, please. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm like, I wish that we had like, I don't know, more like another week at Mirabelle's, essentially like 5 Nights at Freddy's, but instead we're just making potions for a witch, essentially. Like that'd be so fun, and I'd be so down for it. Whether like they want to make like a full game or just like another thing like this, like I'd be so down for it. Like any more time with these characters would be so fun, just because I really like the relationship between like the nervous, shy, like kind of introvert character and then the extreme extrovert that just adopts them. That's such a great character dynamic, and I think that they did such a good job with it. And also I think that like the potion making stuff is like definitely like a mechanic I didn't mean to save. I wanted to load in and get it right. Gosh darn it. As soon the moment my fingers hit like to the save option, I was like, oh no, I've done it wrong. I've done a goof. I've messed it up. Oh my gosh. Anyways, We can go here to these other things and mess these up, though, because I think I got, what, was it this one? This one. I want to say we only got, like, 2 of them wrong, right? And I think it was this one and the first one. So we need to go and get the other ones wrong, and I also want to pick the other options. Let's do the potions first. No, I don't. I clicked load. Stop. Loading. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Hang on, okay. So let's just go beeswax, peach seeds, mint leaves. Yep, okay. And let's do this one. Wrong. Create potion. After I put in the ingredients in, start the strike and immediately tell us something is wrong. Oh no, this isn't good. Maybe I really will be fired today. I didn't think I was this rusty. I wonder if I could just throw this out and try again before Mirabelle comes back. Oh dear, it smells rather smoky in here. I guess I can't get out of this, huh? DB? I gulp out of instinct. She isn't any less scary than she was yesterday. Were you lying when you said you had potion making experience? Of course not. I promise I won't get mad if you say yes. You won't get mad because you're already mad. I was telling the truth, really, but it's been a while. You said you'd study up on potions. I did. I just messed up anyway. Mirabelle sighs. She's clearly not much happier about this situation than I am. Just leave. I'll clean this up and make a new one for the customer. What should I do? Leave. Do whatever you like. I think about asking whether I'll still get paid for coming in, but that seems like a bad idea. I'll just write today off. Ultimately, I end up being able to enjoy my impromptu day off. I feel bad for disappointing Mirabelle twice right away. What if the reviews of her shop are already at rock bottom? I wasn't exactly aiming at contributing to that. Oh, let's go. But I realized I was like, oh, I'll just go. Oh, okay, hang on. At the beginning of my 3rd day working for Mirabelle, I make a promise to myself. I will not blow this. Not more than I already have. If I'm not careful, I might even get fired before the festival, which would just be embarrassing. How incompetent do you have to be to get fired with cause from a shady merchant who desperately needs the help? I don't intend on finding out. Oh wait, this is awesome. It actually changes like a lot, like the dialogue. I'll see how things shake out in the next few days, but I'm confident that things will turn out well. Okay. So we're just gonna mess up and let's see if we can get fired. Let's see if we can lose our job today. Woo! But I was gonna say something about the game mechanics before we got into this. Like I was like, oh, I can just like go through this while we're talking, but I'm like, that doesn't work. This is all about reading. So I'll talk about like the game mechanics when we get like the rest of like the dialogue essentially. So let's ruin something else. Let's get fired. Let's go ahead and do boop, bloop, bloop. Great potion. Oh no. Oh no. I don't remember being this bad at making potions. Since I caught my mistake early, I decided to just throw out the bad potion and replace it. But this turns out to be much more of an ordeal than I thought it would be. Why is this cauldron so heavy? How did you even get it in here in the first place, Mirabelle? I almost managed to pick it up, but in the end, mostly just succeeded in wriggling it around a bit. In the meantime, my hands are covered in the botched potion. It smells and feels terrible, but at least my skin doesn't hurt. Come on! DB. I freeze in place when I hear Mirabelle's voice from behind me. What in the stars are you doing to my brewing station? I can explain. There's no need. Clean up this mess you've made after that. I don't want you out of my sight until you go home. Understood? Yes, ma'am. The rest of my workday is spent with Mirabelle breathing down my throat. Sometimes literally. She looks... I was about to say, I don't think you'd mind that, though. She looks so cute, but she's really scary when she wants to be. I don't know what it is, but something about today feels off. Okay. Let's... Come on, she's being so patient with me. This is gonna feel... Oh, this feels really bad now. Now that she's already, like, we're at the down point of the story, it's like, I don't really want to disappoint her more. But, like... That's what we're gonna do, though. We're gonna do that. Do. Wait, hang on, I want to check something really quick. Preference. Oh, wait, is there even a skip button? This is what I came here to check. Unseen... No, I don't want to skip unseen text. That's what that would do, right? Return. How would I skip? Hang on. I just want to check this out. About, help. Oh. Okay, hang on. There we go. Let's just bloop, bloop, bloop. Watch me actually make this one of these potions right by doing this. I put the ingredients in and begin to stir. For a while, it seems like it'll turn out well. I should know better than to get my hopes up, but I want to believe. Just when I'm about to finish and bottle it up, however, the whole thing turns into sludge. What a waste of time. Why couldn't I have just gone bad quickly? At this point, I think I'm more or less resigned to my fate. I'm either going to get fired, or I'm going to continue to blunder my way through the end of the week. Maybe it'd be better for me to get fired, then I'd be able to enjoy the festival in peace instead of having to work. To cap things off, I can immediately tell that Mirabelle is approaching. Of course she'd pick today to not just sneak up on me. Looks like it hasn't gone very well, DB. Nope. Sorry. I won't be offended if you fire me. Mirabelle looks at me with a suspicious glare. Do you want to be fired? I haven't noticed that we have like different ribbon colors. That's cute. Yeah, kinda. Of course not. I'm going to keep you till the end of the week, just like we agreed. You can staff the front counter for me today. Are you good at dealing with people? No. Maybe. It's not too hard. Just make sure you keep a smile on your face and never cry. Never cry. Have you seen my face? That's what I'm. Look at this face. That's literally what we're always doing. Just keep a smile on your face and never cry if a customer yells at you. I think I can do that. No, you need more enthusiasm. Say after me. I can do it. I can do it. I'll serve the customers with a smile. I'll serve the customers with a smile. And I will not cry. And I will not cry. Wait, is that something that happens to you a lot? Just head over to the front counter, please, and make sure you write down all the orders. What did Mirabelle just rope me into doing? The rest of the day saw me having graduated from errand girl to customer service. I was really worried about people being rude or downright abusive, considering how bad the shop's reputation is. But ultimately, there ended up not being many people, and the ones who did mostly acted normal. I only teared up once the whole day, so I'll consider that a success. Let's go! That's better than when I have to deal with customers. I sure needed one. Okay. Now we can go... Wait, I clicked the wrong button. For some reason, I hit escape instead. Is she ignoring me? Is she in there but pretending she isn't? But why would she why would she try to push me away? Thinking about that makes something ache in my chest. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. For as long as it's felt, I've only known her for less than a week. I decided not to worry. Okay. So there we go. Also, whoa, that was a... Normally I have to like lean a lot for that to happen. That happened like with me just like tilting my head slightly. I don't know why I spasmed like that. Oh my gosh. Control... Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, wait, hang on. Did I miss some text that... I don't think so. Never mind. I might actually get some help today instead of being left to flounder. Of course. If she does exit interviews, I know exactly what I'm Wait, of course. You'll make the potion, but I'll give it to the customer when it's finished. Classic teamwork. If she does exit interviews, I know exactly what I'm complaining about. Hang on, I feel like I did miss a line. Right? Did I? I don't think... Never mind. I thought I saw something about like being fired. Okay. Wait, I swear, she's setting me up to fail, but why? Okay. Click. There we go. Create potion. Not again. How does this keep happening? I keep putting in the same 3 things and it's not making the potions I need. Why? I think my definition of smell good would be... Oh, wait, we already failed this one. Oh, wait, no. So we need to get this one right. Hang on. Oh, 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 hang on. Just now, take it to the potion. I take the potion and it come out too good, and I'm afraid not. Sorry. I don't expect anything else from you. Ah! I can't act surprised, though. I've literally been ruining her entire week. I've been the worst employee on purpose, but still. Ouch. She has a point, though. I can't expect her to keep her hopes up when I haven't managed a single good potion over halfway through a week. How about you take the rest of the day off after this? Are you sure? I don't have anything for you to do today. No point in keeping you around. This seems awfully generous. But the festival's in 2 days. The whole reason she hired me was because she was swamped with festival preparations, wasn't it? I can't risk any more failures, sorry. That's fair. When I get home later, I feel exhausted. It's strange because I didn't do a lot, and it's still pretty early. But it still stings to know that I screwed up so much. Why again? I barely tilted my head. Body, keep it together, come on. Things haven't been going well. I'm kind of surprised I haven't already been fired. I can't imagine how badly things could turn out for us at the festival. Wait, why am I thinking of Maribel's shop in terms of us? I'm getting fired, aren't I? Come on inside, it'll be easier to talk there. Is something wrong? Not exactly. Well, okay, so we're getting the normal dialogue there. But I don't think it's possible anymore. So I'm trying to come to terms with it, with this part of my life ending. I don't think it's that bad. You don't need to try to comfort me, DB. It just wasn't meant to be, so I should have seen that earlier. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to carry out my obligations to the festival and to you. I'm not going to use the shop's closure as an excuse to slack off, and neither should you. It's a lot to take in all at once. All this time, I've never thought much about how Mirabelle felt about all this. I know that Mirabelle is most of why the shop is in such a precarious position in the first place, but I can't help but think that I was the final nail in the coffin. I was. I'm sorry. She needed someone who could help. Wait, I didn't mean to right click. She needed someone who could help her make potions, and that wasn't me. Now that all that boring stuff is taken care of, are you ready to make potions today? As ready as I'll ever be. I'll take it. Okay. Who's ready to ruin someone's dreams? I am. Deaderizer? Hang on. Soon after I start stirring the ingredients I put in, it becomes extremely clear that what I've made isn't a sparkleizer, it's a deaderizer. I should make sure not to get any of the stuff on the plant ingredients, or the non-plant ingredients, or the furniture, or me. I'm not even sure the stuff is safe in the cauldron, actually. Mirabelle, can you hear me? All I hear is the incessant bubbling of the non-sparkleizer. I'm having an issue over here. Still no reply. The one time I actually need her to come. Should I leave to go find her? No. I need to make sure the stuff doesn't come out of the cauldron and wreck the place. Mirabelle, I think the stuff is about to escape. Finally, the telltale sound of Mirabelle's shoes on the wooden floor hits my ears. What's whoa. Exactly. Wait outside, alright? This stuff is dangerous if you breathe in too much of it. Don't you need help? Outside, please. Mirabelle forcibly pushes me away from the station and out of the room. I get the hint. I end up not going back in the shop the entire rest of the day. Not out of lack of trying, mind you. After Mirabelle comes out to say that the mess is gone, she said that the shop has to remain closed so it can air out. I've messed up before, but not that badly. As if the shop's chances weren't bad enough already. Before she tells me to go home, Mirabelle places a key in my hand and tells me to let myself in if something comes up. Definitely not what I expected, considering everything. Later on, my nerves start to take over. I have a hard time eating dinner, let alone sleeping at night. I've never felt so much like I'm just delaying the inevitable. That's it, the final day of the festival. However this week ends up, it's going to be decided today. Mirabelle asked me to come to the shop early today. We did a lot of preparations, but apparently we got a single rush order. Okay, so... It's actually pretty calm around here. Wait, we already read that line. Oh, I don't think I saved, actually. Yeah, I didn't save, so I don't think it's, like, counted as, like, reading all this. Oh, no, it didn't say that we got the good ending. Wait, that's bad. Hang on. No, I want that save. What if we just make this one good? Let's, like, save the shop. Dandelion, Rose, you. It looks like it's all going good. It looks like it's going good. Oh, wait. At least if the wait, hang on. Okay, so yeah. So everything's normal, the same up to this point. At least if the customer who needed the courage potion today comes, this shouldn't be a total loss. Just most of a loss. Sorry. I sit down at the empty seat next to Mirabelle. Wouldn't you rather be enjoying yourself at the festival right now? I have a job to do, don't I? I suppose you do. Just don't wonder why anybody hasn't bought anything so far. All right, there we go. Hang on, so I actually want to get the good ending, like the actual one. So let's just go here and here. This is it, right? Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Let's go like this, go like this, and go like this, just so I can have it, because I realized that I didn't save, which is an oopsie daisy. So let's just go ahead and click through this, and then we can go ahead and look at the other choices and stuff. There we go. Wait, oh wait, no, we can't even, because it takes us back to the title screen, so we can't save it. That's why I didn't save it. Duh. Anyways, let's just go here, and then we can skip to the first potion and try to do that one, and then we can skip to another potion and get that one, and then we'll be all good. Welcome to Mirabelle's Miraculous Mixtures. But I'm sure you already knew that, right? Of course. I don't think telling her that I didn't read the paper I signed would be a good idea. Oh, of course, there isn't anyone around here who doesn't know about Mirabelle's shop. Sure, she's more infamous than famous, but she doesn't need to know that. Either she doesn't realize I'm lying, or she's too desperate to care, because she just smiles brightly at me. So you can start today, right? Yes. Okay. So I think that's about all the new stuff. Oh. We get to make us again. I mean, I figure that does make sense. That does, in fact, make sense that this would happen. Yeah, let's just go, like... that's close enough. That's close enough, right? Let's just blop, blop. Blop, blop. My work computer just turned on, and it scared me so bad. I thought something was happening. Oh, my gosh. What did I have? I had the glasses. Yeah, I had the glasses. There we go. It's nice and cozy, isn't it? Yep. For sure. There's a potion that needs cat eyes, some peach seeds, and something soft. I probably should have read like the actual like text of like what she describes like the person needs the potion to do. That probably would have been a smart idea, but haha, that's not me. Let's just go ahead and save over this one though, so we can just retry it. Return. So hang on. So needs cat eyes, some peach seeds, and something soft. We tried I'm pretty sure we tried the beeswax. Cat eyes, peach seeds, and something soft. Maybe the feather. Let's try the feather. We did it! We did it. We're so smart. After I put all the ingredients in the cauldron and stir them, the mixture begins to bubble satisfyingly. It's been a while since I've done this. It's actually pretty relaxing. As long as I ignore the circumstances that brought me here. Before too long, the brew is finished, and I pour it into an empty bottle. The consistency is silky smooth. You'd have no idea this was my first potion in a long time. Yoo-hoo! The customer's here! One strength potion to go! Mirabelle seems to be in a hurry when she enters, but after she takes the potion out of my hands, she takes a moment to look at it. Whoa, now this is a beautiful potion, especially since you said you only have a little bit of experience. She leans in towards me. her tone of voice conspiratorial. Why, I'd almost think you just stole this from my shop. What? Of course not. I'm just kidding. Let's get this to the customer. Mirabelle runs off again in a hurry to get back. For a moment, I think about following her, but instead, I take the opportunity for a lunch break, even if it's just for a few minutes. She might be the one running around, but I feel like I'm the one who needs to stop and take a breath. A few minutes later, I can hear footsteps approaching. She probably has another task for me. When I turn to face her, instead of giving me another order, she pulls me into a hug. Aww, that's so sweet. Aww. It was perfect. Congratulations on your first successful order. Thank you. She lets go of me, but keeps a hand on my shoulder. Oh? This partnership is going very well so far, if I say so myself. Now, on to the next order. For the next few hours, Mirabelle sets me up with some very simple orders, which all go well at first, though as the first one, though without as much hugging. In between, she gives me a tour of the shop. If I didn't know any better, I'd think it was actually a really nice place. But just because the decor is pretty and everything's organized doesn't mean the stock is good. Eventually the sun begins to set, and Mirabelle closes the shop. She waves me off as I leave. I guess she lives on the second floor. So there was like a decent bit like different there. So I wonder if we can get like a different ending. If there's like maybe like 3 endings, like if we get all of the potions good, if something else will happen. To be honest, yesterday still kind of feels like it was an elaborate fever dream. One moment I was job hunting at the bulletin board like usual, and then, okay, we don't be... Okay, so it was over dramatic, and it went pretty well, all things considered. I earned my keep, and nobody got poisoned. It's me, Mirabelle. DB, it's so good to see you. It seems like time hasn't blunted her enthusiasm for me, or the work I'm doing any. Ready for another great day of work? Yeah, sure. I made sure to study up on some basics last night, just in case, you know? Now that's the kind of forward-thinking preparation any shopkeep values in an assistant. Okay. Or what do we have? Well, the good news is that the strength potion you brewed yesterday worked perfectly. Good news? Then what's the bad news? That same customer came to my shop in a panic while I was getting ready for bed. Things were pretty hectic in the preparations for the festival, and apparently she dropped some really heavy boxes. Ouch. On someone else's foot. Ouch. That's what I said. She, the one whose foot had the boxes dropped on her, went to a healer, but, well, you know what they're like sometimes over there. The customer feels really bad about what happened, and she wants to give her a potion to relieve pain. A pain relief potion. There's a few recipes for those, but one that you have ingredients for contains lavender, beeswax, and something cool. Something cool? Yes. Is she messing with me, or did she really just forget an ingredient again? You're a smart cookie, DB. I'm confident you'll do just as well today as you did yesterday. No pressure there. Now, if you don't mind, I have some other orders to take care of. I'll be back to check on you in a bit. Mirabelle gives a quick wave as she leaves me on my own again. Lavender, beeswax, something cool. That's cool. There's like a decent bit like different when you get like that first one right. That's cool. And something cool. Yeah, I think we're good. Bloop. Bloop. Let's see. I put all the ingredients in and start stirring. Don't want to jinx it early, but it seems like this potion's going just as well as the previous one. Maybe I have a talent for this. Like before, when the brew is done, I bottle it up. And also like before, Mirabelle is here to take it from me before I can do anything else. Another excellent brew. Well, if I don't watch out, you might steal my job right under me. Okay, so I won't let this job consume me, even if I'm good at it. I haven't known Mirabelle personally for very long, but she has to know that her shop's reputation is terrible. If I can help relieve that, well, maybe it's a bit flattering, but it could also lead to this job being way more than I signed up for. I'll see how things shake out in the next few days, but I'm confident that things will turn out well. Oh my gosh. So many differences. Oh my gosh. I have great news. What is it? That potion we gave Sarah yesterday worked like a charm. She even told me Lillian, that's the one she dropped the boxes on, was shocked by how well it worked. Oh, that's good. I think there's an implied considering where it was bought in that sentence she's forgetting. In fact, she was so impressed that she came over to buy another potion herself. Really? Yup, you just missed her actually. We don't have any knitting potions in stock, so I had to ask her to come back later. That's where you come in. A knitting potion? That's what she uses it for anyway. She needs a potion to enhance her concentration and dexterity to make up for the progress she lost on her stall stock. It's pretty simple. Maybe a bit too simple for how well you've been doing, frankly, but I won't have time to do it myself, so just put in some beeswax, some lavender, and something red. Something red? Oh, I think I hear the bell. I'll check on you later, DB. Of course she will. I'm just gonna have to figure out the ingredients the whole time I'm here, aren't I? Well, just standing here won't get the potions made any faster. What's something red that goes with beeswax and lavender? I wonder, what could it possibly be? Who's to say? Create potion. Another potion well made, if I say so myself. I never thought I'd ever make a potion for knitting, but there's a first time for everything, I suppose. Ooh, this one looks really pretty. Mirabelle? I'm jolted out of my thoughts by Mirabelle's sudden intrusion, which surprises me so much that I nearly dropped the bottle to the ground. Luckily, she seems to have the reflexes of a cat. Okay, so that's about, like, all that was different about that one. Hello, DB, it's so good to see you today. Well, I am your assistant for this week. Mirabelle is more nervous than I've ever seen her. I can tell she's trying to play it off and cover her nerves with cheerfulness, but she's really bad at hiding it. Is everything alright? Of course everything's alright. Everything's pushing up daisies for the shop. Why wouldn't I be alright? Doesn't that, like, mean something's dead? That's a really long-winded way of saying no. Okay. This really isn't any of my business. This isn't really any of my business, isn't it? I'm not even a long-term employee. Both of our jobs right now are to face today with a smile. Mirabelle pokes at the sides of my mouth. Alright. Alright. I relax into a genuine smile despite myself. Now, Sarah came back over to the shop today. I'm not used to having regulars. I mean, having regulars is a completely normal part of owning a shop. So of course I wasn't blindsided by it or anything. That would be silly of me. Anyway, what she needs today is a boost of energy. She has more stuff to move around for the festival, but she's been fretting over Lillian so much she hasn't gotten a wink of sleep. This isn't a job for a mere cup of coffee. It needs monstrous energy. That's where you come in. The recipe needs peach seeds. It's really easy. Just peach seeds? Of course not. Have you ever heard of a potion with only a single ingredient? So then what else do I put in? Oh, something blue and something shiny? Her memory is getting worse the better I get. Without saying anything walks away, not even an acknowledgement. Not even an acknowledgement. Somehow she's way more scatterbrained today than usual. It's kind of disconcerting. I guess that worrying won't make the potion create itself, though. Peach seeds, something blue, and something shiny. What could that be? Is it like inherently making it easy? Because I feel like that's a better hint. I want to save over this first one. We don't need it anymore. Because I feel like the first hint that we got when we did this the first time wasn't as like it wasn't hard, I'm pretty sure. But it wasn't like as like upfront essentially about it. I'm gonna leave the potion with peach seeds, something blue, and something shiny. So that would just be you, and you, right? Create potion. Like usual, I put in the ingredients and start to stir. It's becoming kind of a ritual, soothing in a sense. As I wait for Mirabelle to come back for the potion, I reflect back on the beginnings of the day. Something really seems to have rattled her. But what? I assume that someone who's been in the business as long with a shop nearly everyone hates would be pretty thick-skinned. Maybe I was wrong about that, but whatever's going on, I don't think she's going to tell me about it today. I hope she'll be alright. DB? Rather than sneaking up on me, Mirabelle approaches me calmly. Is the potion ready? Yup, just finished bottling it up. Wonderful. Let me get this to Sarah, and then I'll come back with the next order for you. The rest of my day proceeds with much less fanfare than I'm used to. Mirabelle is much calmer than I've ever seen her. She's almost acting like a legitimate boss. It's so weird. And it's weird that I think that's weird. What has this place done to me? Okay, I'll just click this one. Wait. What happened to you? I'm not used to you being late for work. I know, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit of an official... Wait, we already read this pod. But it's not working. Well, under normal circumstances, perhaps we have a special arrangement. So you have more leeway on the deadline? Okay, well, here's the new stuff. Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's pretty convenient. Very. Now, come on, let's get to work. What do I need to make today? Oh, I got a lovely visit from Lillian today. She's having the exact opposite problem. Sarah was. I'm afraid she's having a hard time sleeping lately. I need something that'll, at a bare minimum, give her a really good nap. Make sure to put mint and 2 things that smell good. Now, just a moment. I have some stuff I need to tidy up. She's definitely doing this on purpose now. Mint and 2 things that smell good. Okay, so this is the one that we've actually messed up. So I need to actually, like, lock in. We need to do this. We gotta get this right. So it's mint and then 2 things that smell good. So what about you? You, and then you. Oh, this is just a guess. Oh, I got it right. Let's go. As if there were many options left after trying the first time. In what's quickly becoming a habit, I stick the ingredients inside the cauldron and wait for the mixture to start quietly bubbling. As I slowly stir the potion, I think about this morning. It was so strange for Mirabelle to not be here waiting for me. I'm not sure I quite believe her story about having an arrangement with a festival. Sure, I believe she has a booth, but what kind of arrangement could she have that would mean she gets to pay the fees later than everyone else? Is the festival treasure her brother or something? Is that how her shop has survived so long with such bad reviews? Yoo-hoo, DB, you'll burn the potion if you're not careful. Yeah, sorry, I just spaced out there. Don't worry, I know it would have been just fine. You've been so consistent, it's amazing. Come on, get this bottle up so I can give it to Lillian. Poor dear's at the counter looking like she's at death's door. Alright, just a second. As soon as I finish bottling it, Mirabelle takes the potion out of my hands and scurries away. Despite everything, it feels like we have a pretty decent rhythm going. The rest of the day goes smoothly, not without its problems, but nothing that seemed insurmountable. But the little things that have been building up don't leave my mind. What's the arrangement? Why was Mirabelle so nervous earlier? Since I'm only a temporary employee and my tenure ends in all of 2 days, I'll probably never find out. But that just makes it even harder to ignore the mystery in front of me, even once I'm off the clock. Alright, so... control. We've been making a lot of potions. The shop might actually make a profit. We even have regular customers now. Wait, why am I thinking of Mirabelle's shops in terms of us? I won't even be working here in 2 days. Wait, okay, have we... Bloop. Wait, hi DB, there's something we need to talk about. I know it can't be my performance. She's not the kind of boss to fire someone who's doing a good job. Come inside, it'll be easier to talk there than out here. Is something wrong? Not exactly. Because for the first time in a long while, I feel like there's hope. When I put out that job posting, I didn't expect to get someone who was actually really good at making potions. And I definitely didn't expect the person who responded to be such a pretty girl. Oh, she's calling us pretty. Oh my gosh, stop. Either. Huh? I swore I would be honest about everything. About everything today. No exceptions. Anyway, if a miracle happens and we sell enough to keep the shop open, I want you working here. You don't have to make a decision right now, but will you promise to think about it at least? Yeah, I promise. Somehow this just feels right. Not just because I want a job either. I think we can really turn this shop around. It'll take a lot of hard work from both of us, but if we work together, we can do it. Now, before you get too distracted, guess who came up to the counter just before I left to wait for you? Was it one of the regulars? Both of them. They only needed 1 potion, though. And let me guess, I have to brew that potion? You really are a quick learner. I love how quickly, she called us pretty. I went, huh? What? And then Mirabelle just flew straight past it. She did not linger on that for a second. She was just like, we gotta keep this rolling. This one is a bit unusual. It's not a potion made for drinking. It's one you water a plant with to change its properties, sorry. But it's a method of making it is exactly the same. So you just think of it like normal, okay? I butchered that relentlessly, but it's okay. For a flower sparkleizer, you need some peach seeds plus 2 more flower ingredients, but not lavender and not yellow. Huh? You'll figure it out. I think I just heard the bell. Finally, Mirabelle leaves me to my own devices. I really do need to think about it before committing to this I really do need to think about it before committing to this job long term. I should at least ask her to get better about sharing actual recipes with me. So plants together for the plant potion. So plant ingredients for the plant potion. One of the ingredients is peach seeds. Neither is lavender, and none of them are yellow. What does that leave me with? Wait. So let's just do the peach seeds. Not lavender, and not yellow. It's you, and it's you. And then I want to save here just in case something somehow happens. I don't know. Something could happen. I could have misclicked. Yeah. Yet another perfect potion coming up. Maybe it's a bit arrogant to put it like that, but I have been doing a good job. Mirabelle said so herself. Should I draw some leaves on the label so nobody thinks they can... Wait, Now let's get this out to Lillian and Sarah. I'm dying to figure out why they need sparkly plants. It's been really nice to have a casual conversation with Mirabelle. She's still my boss. I let myself in with the key Mirabelle gave me yesterday. The shop feels so barren without her here. When I get to the station, there are 2 folded notes waiting for me. Oh? Which one should I read first? Wait, hang on. Ooh, what does this other note say? Let's do the one on the left. Yeah. Dearest Sarah. Wait, oh my gosh, wait, hang on. Is this good? Oh, hang on. I'm not gonna say anything. I know we didn't get off to a great start, but I assure you that, despite your breaking my foot, this past week has been the most joyful in my life. Your heart bursts with kindness and compassion and cheer, and rather than feeling inadequate, I feel comforted and energized in your presence. Let's go! Let's go! We did this! We did this, guys! Us! Oh, that's awesome. If you would allow me the pleasure of being your beloved, I will want for nothing more in my life. With ever flowing love, Lillian. I don't think I should be reading this. Mirabelle, why did you leave someone else's love letter in my station to let you know what a good job we did? Oh, that's so cute. I should just look at the other note. Hopefully it's not also a confession. I would love it so much if it was another confession. Dear DB, thanks for coming in early today. I know it's not ideal at the festival. For a potion of... What? Oh my gosh. But when Lillian came up to me and asked for a potion of courage so she could confess to Sarah, I couldn't say no. Have you seen those lovebirds? I was surprised they weren't already courting. So she even left a really sweet note for her. Make sure to bring it with you when you come here, alright? You could have made it clearer that the note wasn't for me. Why did you even leave it here in the first place? Never mind that. Let me read the rest of this letter. The potion you need to make today is one that increases the drinker's courage. The 3 main ingredients are something romantic, something made on the ground, and something that you make a wish on. I'm sure you'll be able to help Lillian and Sarah. The relationship depends on you. Oh, fuck, no pressure. Well, I've had plenty of practice now. It shouldn't be that difficult, right? Something romantic, something made on the ground, and something you make a wish on. What do I need for those? I am going to also save here, again, just in case. So something romantic, something grows in the ground, and something you make a wish on. There we go. A create potion. I operate the cauldron and my ladle like I'm possessed, not really registering what's going on. I have to get to the festival as soon as possible, no matter how this potion turns out. Don't even look at it when I go to bottle it, so I'm not even sure it's worth drinking. I'll have to figure that out later. I've got to leave now. As quickly as I can, I clean everything up, finish closing up the shop, and start to run to the town square where the festival is being held. It's easy to tell when I'm getting closer, since there are more and more people closer and closer together on the streets. I barely manage to avoid running into anyone. Okay, so I think I'm going to... There we go. Come on, let me see what you brought. I show Mirabelle the courage potion she had me make before. I left as well as Lillian's note. Why did you leave this at my brewing station? It obviously wasn't for me. But it was just so cute. It would be a shame if you didn't get to see it too. Remind me not to leave anything secret around you. Well, she has her charms anyway, even if secrecy isn't one of them. Oh, but this potion looks beautiful. There's no way Lillian will get turned down with this. If you ask me, I don't think she'd get turned down without it either, but I'm not going to refuse her money. There's no time to waste. Let's get back to selling. You in the red shirt, you look like someone who's... Okay, yeah. I got plenty of stiff drinks for this certain customer. Wait. Even Lillian came over to pick up her courage potion. Sarah stood at her side with her hand resting casually on Lillian's shoulder. As Sarah made small talk with Mirabelle, Lillian secretly swiped both the potion she'd ordered and the note she'd written. Finally, he'll be going to its intended recipient. I'm pretty sure Lillian wants this to be a secret, so I don't say anything, but I cheer her on internally. I think Mirabelle was right that she didn't really need luck. Though. Sarah's so obviously smitten with her that a confession would be a formality. As the sun set, someone bought the last of the potions we set up. We did it! We did! The shop can stay open! Just as Mirabelle said that, a burst of purple fireworks blasted through the sky. Hang on, so I want to click... We got the same... Oh, you know what? That's fair, I guess. Because, like, both are the good ending. And we got an even better ending with the fact that we got, like, Lillian and Sarah together. So, you know, I'll take that as a dub. I'll take that as an absolute win on our part. But that was really fun. That was such a good time. And now we can actually, like, talk about, like, what I was going to say earlier about, like, the game mechanics and stuff. That was just, like, I love... Okay, first of all, this is easily something that can, like, be, like, expanded on and, like, get more stuff. Like... I don't know, like having like more potions where like she doesn't like say it's sort of like how this one is, where it's just like kind of vague things, but if you read like the description and everything, you can just like figure it out on your own. Not like the ones where it's like, oh, put in this and this, and then here's a vague part. But like if we could have like a whole like game like based around these, like I feel like you could really like expand this out and like do so many cool things with it. Just like turn it into like essentially like just like a puzzle game, which it already is, like just have more puzzles. You know what I mean? Because like I like, even though I was like bad at it, I had like a really fun time like trying to like figure everything out. And I only really had like, I think the only real issue I had was like with the cat eye gems, because like in its description it specifically says it needs something to like help it dissolve, and what helps it dissolve is like the beeswax, but like those two things always don't go together, you know what I mean? So outside of like, that's like literally like the only issue I have with any of the stuff. Like I guess there's also like the soft thing, but like it's one of those things of like, you could argue that a lot of these things could be soft. Like beeswax is like soft, the rose petals are soft, but obviously like, you know, the feather's like the softest thing. It's like known for being soft, so that's something you could like obviously like intuit from like, that's the softest thing here. But it is like slightly confusing by the fact that there are other like soft things. I just don't know how else you would like describe this feather without just making it like super obvious essentially. But outside of like that one tiny little gripe, and then like the gripe about again like the beeswax and like gems, like it was a lot of fun to figure everything out again, even though I was really bad at it. And just going through a second time, like, and actually like doing the puzzles that we did wrong but right this time, I'm like, yeah, these things make sense. So, you know, it works out pretty well. But, you know, it's such a fun time. And, like, it does something that I really, really appreciate about visual novels. Not only some visual novels do. Like, I'll compare to, like, Without a Voice. Just because I think Without a Voice does a lot of this, is where, depending on what choices you make, you may not get, like, a hugely different outcome. You know, it's not like every single choice gets you, like, a different ending type of thing. But every choice you make, or how well you do at certain, like, every differing point in the story gets you like some new thing, even if it's just like a single line of dialogue. I really like, excuse me, I had a tiny little burp, I'm so sorry. It gives you like a tiny little extra like nugget of like the story or like the characters or something. It's like rewarding you for going back through and being thorough with doing things differently than what you did last time, and I appreciate that so much. Because even if like you're going for like, again, to use Without a Voice as an example, if you're like trying to go and you're going through it and like you're getting like an ending that you've already had before, you can still pick different choices along that route, and you see new aspects of the story and the characters and the world that you didn't get to see before. So even if you are, again, doing the same thing, like getting the same ending, going for that because you want to replay it, you're still being given new things along the way. Again, just rewarding you for playing and like either being attentive, or just, you know, like if you're just casually like, I'm just gonna make a different choice this time because I haven't picked that choice yet, essentially, like in this route. Because like it's like a layer of things of like, okay, well, like you can pick all these choices, but if you just like pick one choice that's different from that whole list of lines that you just did, then you get like something a little bit different. And again, I don't need to be like some like big grand thing. I just like even like little lines of dialogue. I like that so much. So like that's why like I was determined of like, even if we don't get like a hugely different like ending as like the end of this, like even if we didn't get the stuff with like Sarah and Lillian at like the festival, everything that changed up till that point with us doing like perfect at the potion mini game, that alone is enough for me to be like, yeah, that was worth the replay. I had a great time going through and like seeing how different Mirabelle and our character's relationship works by me doing better at the job, you know? Like, it was a really fun time. So I could not recommend this game more. It's such a fun time. And again, it's the same thing with Yuri Paddle, where now that we're at the end, I'm just like, hey, but like, I just want more of these characters, and I want more of this world, and I want to see these mechanics expanded upon. Again, it's literally the same thing as Yuri Paddle, because Yuri Paddle also had like the evidence mechanic, and I'm like, oh, this is such a cool like idea, and it's like even in like the context of like the Yuri Paddle, it's like done like a good job at it, but like I want like more of it, you know? Which again is like just a sign of like being well made, is I'm just sitting here being like, I kind of don't want to stop, you know? Like there's like nothing really left for me to do at this point, so it's like I kind of have to. I don't want to though, so like yeah, no, just like another excellent game. And with like our character being kind of like, you know, I was gonna say a faceless protagonist, but like we're right there. But like I don't know, like our character was a lot of fun, like just being like this kind of like awkward dork who's just kind of like, I just like need this job, dude. Oh yeah, I'll go work for the cute witch, I guess. Haha, benefits, am I right? And then Mirabelle herself is so fun. Like she's just like, I don't know, I don't want to say like, what's the best way to put it? Just like it has like a magnetic personality, just kind of how we said it earlier. She's just fun to like listen to and be around, and so I'm just saying like, I just want more of Mirabelle. I want more of our character, and like more of them doing stuff together, making more potions, getting into more shenanigans. I just want to see more of these characters, because again, when like just use the comparison from earlier when we first finished the game, like I didn't care, obviously because I didn't care because we hadn't really met Mirabelle at that point, but I was like, I don't really care if anything bad happens to the shop. I don't care yet. But then by the end of like barely an hour later, I'm sitting here like, I can't, the anxiety, it's like hurting my chest to disappoint her, and like it like hurt my heart so bad to get like the bad ending the first time. That hurt my heart so bad. So the fact that I wanted like immediately go back and be like, no, we got to get this right, it's like that's just a sign of like just a fun character, you know? She's a ton of fun, and so I'm just sitting here like, I want more of her and our character. I want more of this world, and even like having like something like, I've never played a visual novel where you can have like a custom character, and like all of the options for it, like again, like are so cute and so fun, and like all of it's like so cohesive. So like I feel like it'd be like almost hard to make like a bad, like I'm sure you could make a bad looking character, but like like everything just like fits together so well. Just like such a cohesive like color palette. Again, like the only thing that like you can like make clash is like your eyes and your hair, but I don't think that's like that big of a deal or anything. Like everything about it is just like so fun and done well, and I want to see it done more, essentially. Because again, I've never had a visual novel where you can like make your own character, and I really like enjoy making characters, so I'm like, yeah, I'm down with this. So like if we got like another game with this, then we could expand upon all those ideas. That's I think that's like my biggest takeaway from like this and Yuri Paddle is like, these things are so good that I need more of this in my life. Please more. That's all I want. I want either some kind of actual sequel to these or a spiritual successor in some way. I want like more of these things, because I had a great time with both of these. And like again, with it being like on the shorter side, not only is it something that you can easily like just like sit down and like knock out in a night, because I feel like the thing that might push away like from someone who like does like peruse and hear what people say about visual novels, I have talked and seen people talk like one of the things that like they're worried about with visual novels is that they have to like commit a lot to a visual novel, and they don't really know if they like it or not, so they're not ready for that kind of commitment. But I'm like, then you have like, you know, like the Dandelion set, which are like, you know, because like they were made on like only like a month, where they were like we need to be as like concise as possible and only have like the good bits in there, with like nothing in between. It's like I feel like if I was to try and get someone into visual novels, I think it'd be like one like this, or like Yuri Paddle stuff like that, where like they're very short, digestible, where someone doesn't have to commit a lot of time to it, but we'll still have like a great like complete feeling by the end. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So yeah, again, like I don't know, these were just a fun time. I think these are like some of the most fun I've had like streaming in a while, especially like coming back, you know. Like having these is like, they're just a fun time. Yeah. No, it's just been they're just entertaining. So I'm super happy to have played. I'm super happy to be back and actually playing these games. I know that I'm like a month behind on all of these, but you know, it's better late than never. Literally better late than never. Also, I'm wanting to go ahead and move us over to the just chatting screen while we finish talking about this stuff. But there we go. Not all my wait, where's the YouTube chat? Gosh darn it. Gosh freaking darn it. Wait. Yeah, this is just the Twitch chat. Why? I hate. I'm filled with hatred. I'm filled with hate. But yeah, no. Again, I don't understand, like, you know, because I took a few weeks off from streaming and everything, so I'm really happy to be back and doing it. I'm glad that like this was like so good and so fun, because I don't know. Whenever I do take a break, it feels good that the thing that we come back to is a lot of fun, and this was. And I'm really excited to like see the rest of these, both of Upwards Reign and On Wings Bringing Sleep, because both of them look so freaking cool. And everyone who worked on all these worked so hard. And I think that's one of the things that's been like fun, at least for me, going through this. Is not only was I like there watching everyone's like update streams, but like getting to be a part of it, and like getting like talk to people about this stuff is like an exciting build to it. And now getting like see all like the hard work finally paying off, even though I am late to the party essentially, is been really cool, you know. So I'm really excited to like get into Upwards Reign and On Wings Bringing Sleep, and sort of like again, just like finishing getting to see what everyone did, cause well, I haven't been spoiled on anything. I've only heard great things. I don't think I've heard like any kind of negativity about any of these projects, which is super cool, because like the so far 2 out of 4 halfway through, and they're both great so far. So with that, what everyone's been saying about the next 2, that they're both amazing, I'm like, yes, let's go. I'm so ready for that. I am scared for for Upwards Reign, because I know it'll make me cry, because I'm weak and a baby when it comes to the topic of like people and loved ones dying and stuff like that, but I'm still excited for it. And I'm just ready to get back in everything. I am a little sad though that I missed the Twofold anniversary, because that's one of the reasons I was like, yeah, I kind of want to start Twofold now, is because like the anniversary's coming up. It'd be like so fun to play it on the day of, and then I missed it. But you know, that's fine. We'll get back to it next Wednesday. Because it is our Women Wednesday game. We'll get back to it next week. So but yeah, that's I don't know if I have too much else to say outside of again, just a great time. I just want more, man. That's all I can say. Like I feel like this is like a very complete experience. Again, same thing with Yuri Pal, where they're both like very complete feeling experiences, but that still doesn't mean I don't want more of it, you know. But I think with that all being said, we finished right around the time that I thought we were, so that works out pretty well. Look at me go, I'm so smart. But yeah, I think with that being said, we'll probably sign out here. I hope that everyone has a great rest of your night. I'm gonna head on out. I have a great rest of mine. Gotta go watch. For those who don't know, every Friday I watch Pretty Little Liars with a friend, and my lord, has season 6 been rough. If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. We got halfway through the season, which has, I think, the lowest rated episode in the entire show, and my lord, did it stick with me for like a good like 2 or 3 weeks after. I think it's been about 3 weeks since we watched it, and it sat with me for most of that, with me just thinking like, how could the show's not been great up to this point? I still expected better from these people. How could they put out something that poorly written? Again, if you know, you know. But so yeah, I'm going to go enjoy, hopefully enjoy watching more Pretty Little Liars. That's what I'm gonna go do. Because like the plans are at 7:30. It's 6:48 my time, so we finished just a little bit sooner than like I was like planned for. Like if we went till 7, then I was gonna be like, guys, I'm sorry, we gotta stop playing like a really fun visual novel. I'm gotta go watch Pretty Little Liars. It's just how it's gotta be. But no, we finished like perfectly. So I'm super happy with that. But yeah, have a great rest of your night, everyone. I'll see all you beautiful people in the next one. Bye-bye. Also, yeah, the game we're doing next is Upwards Reign, if it's not on Wednesday. We're probably gonna actually hang on really quick. I'm so bad at ending things. Depending on schedules, on how my week/days are going, either the next stream is going to be, if it's a stream before Wednesday, it'll be either Upwards Reign or the Vengeance Saga reaction. I haven't decided on which one I want to do first, just because I'm super excited for both. Because dog. Maybe it'll be the Vengeance Saga first, because avoiding spoilers for Upward's Reign, even with the circles I'm in, is because people are so respectful about it. But dog, spoilers for the Vengeance Saga of Epic, people will be like, haha, here's this thing on Twitter or on Reddit. No spoilers, Mark, no nothing. It's just like, I'll just get a notification from Reddit and be like, spoiler for Epic the Saga. Like, I'm not going to say what other spoilers were in case anyone else hasn't seen it, but it'll just be the thing. And it's like, guys, stop, please. Everything. I can't even open TikTok. I haven't opened TikTok since... Like, okay, so that's not technically lie. I've opened it and sent, like, the first thing I see to some people, and then I'm like, oh, wait, I can't be on here. It's dangerous. Because, like, sometimes I'll open it, well, like, you know, I'm waiting, like, a few minutes for something to happen, yada, yada, yada. And the first thing I see, Epic spoiler, so I have to close out immediately, and it's like, gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. It's, like, only, like, 15 minutes of content. I feel like I'm going to have all 15 minutes of it spoiled. So I think maybe the next stream we're going to do will be the Vengeance Saga reaction, so I can stop trying to avoid spoilers. And then... the non-Women Wednesday thing that we do will be Upward's Reign, and then obviously on Wings Bringing Sleep after that, because that's just kind of how the wheel turned out, because I spun a wheel to decide what we were doing with all these things. But with that all being said, I realized I like to talk about what we're going to be doing next, and at the end of all my streams, as soon as I was ending it, I was like, I want to do that here too. So, but yeah, glad to be back. Beautiful people, bye.